Broadcasting live from Wallace, Idaho at the Kirby Krulitz Court, the home of the Wallace Miners. This is Channel 3 Sports.
Welcome to Wallace, Idaho, home of the Miners. We're here at Kirby Krulitz Court.
The center of the universe, Jared Young. We're at the center of the universe.
We're here broadcasting for Channel 3 tonight. First ever broadcast, live broadcast at Wallace High School. Should be a fun one tonight for you.
I'm telling you, I'm a little shocked right now, Jared. I don't think anybody remembers last year's matchup. I sat here in the booth calling this game on the radio station live. Triple overtime, and I'm seeing a lot of empty bleachers. I really thought we'd have a stacked house tonight.
It was one of the better games of the season last year for the Miners as well.
Oh, I mean, in the first and second overtime, I really thought the Miners could close out on them. But, you know, St. Mary's, the last few seconds of both them overtimes, were able to come back and, you know, just lock it up tight, go into third. And I think we lost that matchup the last 12 seconds of that game.
Right at the end of the ball game. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me on his? Hey. Okay. So.
Do you need to hug me, Jared?
I might have to. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty already. But they had easily 3-4 opportunities to win that ball game before the third overtime.
They really do, and I'm looking at the St. Mary's squad right now. They've only lost one of their starters from last year, and from last year's team for Wallace, I think the only key player there minus is Hunter's Gust, and he was the big man, 6'4", you know, underneath the basket. But, you know, this year we made up Eric Brackenbush, a senior, listed at 6'4". The kid's got bigs underneath the hoop. We got Brantz that comes in off the bench for the Miners. He's a scrawny, tall guy, but boy, he plays tough underneath the basket.
He does play tough. The Miners were undersized, but what they lack in size, they make up for it in their skill and their effort. It's one thing Corey Miller always pushes to the team is you got to play with effort every minute that you're on the floor, and the Miners do a good job of that.
Hey, they really do, and I got to put it out there for, I like to call him CB, little Carter Bailey. That boy right there, playing on a bum knee. We know he's got a slight tear in that ACL. I think watching him their last home game, I came out, took a look at him. I think he's lost a half a step. But like you said, he makes it up in his skill. That kid's got skills on the basketball court.
Yeah, I've seen him in the gym since he was just a little one with his dad here at Wallace, and he really put in the time to make himself a tremendous player, especially as a freshman last year. Now as a sophomore, he's got that speed of the game under his belt. I think he'll be one to watch tonight, along with Zach Welch. If he can get started early, it should be a good game for the Miners. You
know, you guys might hear me, you know, do an oh my, one of those Doc Reynolds' favorite sayings if Zach gets up over the top of the rim tonight. That boy's throwing the ball down this year. So if you haven't had a chance to see Zach Welch out on the court, you're missing out on a show.
And he's thrown it down once this year already when they went up to Bonners Ferry. So hopefully we can see one of those again tonight, really get the crowd going.
You aren't kidding. And another thing, I don't know, that Silver Valley tournament for that second night against Kellogg, if anybody watched that game, Zach had the first 16 Miner points. Yeah. I mean, he was a one-man band. It was fun to watch.
He was a wrecking crew that night. And if he can duplicate that performance tonight, we'll look for good things from them against St. Mary's.
Hey, I think we will. You know what, Jared? I think we ought to go to a break real quick. We'll come back with some starting lineups here in a couple minutes. I know they got to shoot through the national anthem, and I got to do the patriotic thing. I got to salute the big flag. So, hey, we'll be back here shortly, live, coming at you.
Okay, put that. Let's see if we can hook it.
Hey, welcome back. Channel 3 live and coming at you. Here at Kirby-Crulet Court, center of the universe, Wallace, Idaho. Jared Young and I, we're going to be calling this game for you. They're about to go through the starting lineups. We'll follow suit. On your St. Mary's side, they got a tall lineup. You got a 6'2" point guard in Jackson Pritchard, a 6'2" post, and Tyler Lohman. Coy Sands, shortest guy out on their court at 5'10". He'll be actually the starting point. Caden Hammond, big number right there. He used to play for Kootenai High School. That kid can throw it from the cheap seats. But he's listed at 6 foot. He's another guard. And then down low, 6'4" Dan Howard. That kid, I guess he plays above the rim as well. So it might be a pretty exciting basketball game.
And for the Miners tonight, we got number 2, Zach Welch, the leading scorer for the Miners. That's standing at 6 foot tall. Next up, we have Eric Brackenbush, number 4, 6'3", another great player for the Miners. Next guard is Hunter Stutzky, number 10, standing at 5'10", followed by Carter Bailey, number 24, a 6-foot guard, sophomore. And finally, rounding out the starting lineup, Logan Hull, number 30, a 6-foot guard / forward. Good starting 5 for the Miners.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. You know what fires me up is that let's get ready to rumble. I just want to get out of court myself. I'm looking forward to this matchup tonight, Jared. I don't know about you. I think it's going to be fast-paced out the gate, and these guys are going to be all nerves, and then they'll maybe settle down after the first quarter.
Definitely. I think this is probably the best game in North Idaho going on right now.
Yeah, who else is playing tonight?
Not real sure on that one.
But I say, if Kellogg's playing, we know this is the better game right now.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing tonight. I guess I'd have to go in Idaho Sports right now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure this matchup right here, I'm jacked for. I'm ready to go.
The Miners have had a couple big victories already this season against 2 3A basketball teams, and St. Mary's took on Prairie High School, which is a perennial 1A playoff team, and beat them.
Oh, St. Mary's beat Prairie.
Yeah, they did.
Did not know. Hey, I'll tell you right now, number 30 for Wallace Miners, Logan Hull's got to come out of his shell tonight. He's got to get out the gate. I've watched him in his 2 season openers, and he's kind of a body on the court right now. And this kid, he's a good shooter, he's a good defender, but his offense has just been null and void.
He's a tremendous athlete, could be the best athlete at the high school.
That's right. So we're ready for tip. We got Brackenbush and his big number Lohman, and Brackenbush is going to control it. He'll give it out to Logan Hull. He's going to set the offense. He's up top, looking to shoot the lane off the elbow, going to the rack, up over the top.
Oh, and they started fast.
That's right, up over the top of Dan Howard. That's Logan Hull with 2. Pushing it up the court is Coy Sands. He's going to push it down to the corner, up top to Hammond. Down low to Dan Howard. Logan, there he is with that defense, steps up, causes it. Zach Welch pushing it down. It's going to be held up by Hammond up top, resetting the offense. Looking to drive that lane, kicking it out to Sutsy. Sutsy for 3. Oh, front of the cylinder, cleared. Rebounded by Tyler Lohman. St. Mary's gives up to Hammond. He's going to push the court. I think Bailey needs to step out on him a little bit. He's going to hold the ball. They're trying to get in that post down to Howard. See how that matchup, and I'll tell you, Logan's holding his own down there right now.
Good help defense by Brackenbush.
That really was. Hammond with the ball up top again, dribbling right side. He's going to keep it up there for a minute, looking to drive that lane. Nice little crossover. Oh, tipped off.
Basketball.
That's right, off of Lohman. Out of bounds.
It's going to be a tough matchup tonight with that big Dan Howard down low. He's bigger than I thought he was.
He's got a big body on him, doesn't he? He's a wide load out there on the court.
Miners are going to have to do a good job helping on him the rest of the night.
Carter Bailey pushing it up. He's going to kick it over the far side into Logan Hull. Oh, he's going to try to dribble around Dan Howard, not going. Hammond's going to tip that out of bounds. Errant pass almost by Logan Hull there.
That's one thing the Miners need to control tonight is their passing. Sometimes they get a little ahead of themselves and get a little lazy with their passing. They got to stay on top of that tonight.
That's right. Kicked it up top to Bailey. Bailey out to wing to. Oh my goodness, that was almost a near made shot by Zach. Kick it back around, go to round, swing it over to Logan Hull. Pots that 3.
Again.
Range the bottom. I told you that kid right there is going to be the difference in this game. The ball's pushed up by Sands. He's going to dribble center of the lane. Oh, right-handed reverse. No good off the rim. Picked up by Hammond. Goes around Bailey. He's still trying to put a little dribble-thon going up there. Sitting up top. Dribbles to the key. Carter right there. I said a little slippage of that left knee. Out to Sands here on the wing. Back up top to Hammond. Still looking down low into Dan Howard if you're watching that. Sands up over the top. Who was that? That was Jackson Pritchard tipping it out to Howard, getting in the corner, over to Lohman. Lohman spots a 2. Tipped up by Zach Welch. Oh, loses control. Carter Bailey will rip it down.
Good job
there he
securing
goes.
that ball.
That really was. He's going to take it across half court, dribble left side lane. Oh, and he's tripped right there by Hammond. And they're going to call it.
They're going to call foul on.
That's right.
Believe on Hammond.
You know, we played almost 3 minutes of ball. That's a first foul, first team foul, both teams right there. That's kind of nice look. And
foul trouble has been something that's been a big deal for the Miners the past 2 basketball games. They've had several players foul out.
I was going to say the past 2 seasons they had Hunter Gus.
That's true. He was good for 2 quick ones.
Carter Bailey to take it into Zach Welch at half court. Oh, no, that's Hunter Stutzky up top running the show right now. He's going to kick it over to Bailey. Bailey on the wing. Oh, he had a rolling Logan Hole there. Doesn't hit him up top to Brackenbush. He's going to dribble right side here. Give it up to Stutzky. Dribbling down the lane. Got a look. Off the glass and in.
Up and in. Nice.
Oh, what a start for the Miners.
Nice runner by Hunter Stutzky.
That's right. 7-0. Wallace on top. Oh, we got a newcomer. Ellie Gibson in the game. He's going to kick it up top to Hammond. Over across the far side to Pritchard. Pritchard's going to dribble down the lane. Nice cutoff by Welch right there. Kick it back up to, what was that, Lohman? Back up top to Hammond. We got a timeout right here. St. Mary's can't handle the heat. It's your Wallace Miners 7, St. Mary's 0. And I think we might just, well, stay right here unless they're taking a full timeout. Oh, they're taking a full, so I think we'll take a short break with them, Jared. What say you?
That sounds good to me.
Did you put us on break, JP?
Okay.
Are we on break, JP? Oh, we're still live. Hammond taking it across that court.
How we doing?
Hey, can you hear me now?
It says it's picking up audio, but I don't hear anything.
Oh, my goodness. Well, if we're picking up audio, you guys just missed a fantastic shot by Hammond.
Brackenbush open look for 3.
Yeah.
Just off the rim.
Off the back of the cylinder, but Hammond drained a big 3 there, finally getting a score there for the Jacks. Oh, my goodness. And Jackson Pritchard draining the big dog. And now we got Zach Welch bringing the ball up. I think that boy's probably in the mood to answer the call. We'll take a look here, though. Coy playing them pretty tight. They went man defense now. No more zone for the Jacks. We'll kick it out Stutzky here on the wing. He's going to dribble it up top, cross court to Bailey. Bailey's going to dribble center lane. Oh, nice
pass.
Pick and roll to Eric Brackenbush, but he's going to come off short on that finish.
Ooh, hustle by Brands.
Yeah, cleared the rebound, but errant pass right there. Bummer. Coy Sands with the ball for St. Mary's. Going to dribble that lane. Beautiful spin move. Coming up short, off the side of cylinder. Brackenbush will clear it. Up to Carter Bailey, already across half court. The only one really running right there was Brants for Wallace. Oh, there's Zach Welch, Mr. 3 himself. I don't know why we call him Zach. We should just call him Mr. 3.
We should call him Curry.
We should.
Curry.
Hammond with the ball, driving the lane, left hand, off the glass, fouled by Carter Bailey. Little body rub right there. Little call, nothing big. Carter's first team foul for the Miners. Hammond will go to line to shoot too. Try to cut this score. here within 4 with these 2 free throws. Hammond's almost automatic right here at the line. So, oh my goodness, I'm talking wrong guy. This is Eli Gibson.
Eli.
Yeah, Eli, not Ellie.
Excuse me on that. That's Zach Welch's sister.
Yeah.
I was thinking of her name at the same time when I read it. They spell it the same way.
Eli's going to come up short on the front end right there. Yeah, they're going to put Hammond down on the bench. He drained that beautiful 3-ball earlier.
You know, the Miners did what they needed to do so far. Got out to a quick start.
Yeah, they did. There's the
free throw.
Good on a second. Inbounded to Hunter Stutsky. Up court to Logan Hole. He's going to, I thought he was going to look to 3. Dribbling center lane up top to Zach Welch. Going through the lane, up off the glass high. Rebound to Brack. Nice foot back.
That's one thing Welch is doing great this year. He's taking the ball to the rack, and that's something he missed from his game last year. That's really turned him into a different player.
It really has. I know Zach has a really tough time with the physicality of basketball, but this year it looks like it's a lot better. Brackenbush going to clear that rebound, dribble it up left hand. Ball tipped, almost out of bounds. Howard with the save. And it's going to be Eli Gibson pushing the ball up for St. Mary's. All right, side, and we got a newcomer, Ethan Hill, just driving a wide open lane. It looked like a semi on the freeway right there, Jared.
Yeah, we got to stop him getting in the lane, make him kick that ball out.
Zach Welch going to try to return the favor. He's going to draw the foul. It's going to be on the floor. That'll be Miners' ball underneath their own basket.
Let's see what Corey Miller draws up here for his out-of-bounds play.
I know. I'd like to see the old picket fence. We'll see what he does. Miller's actually got some well-designed inbound plays.
He does, and they have several of them. They have probably at least 8, 9, maybe 10 inbounds plays.
They really do. There's Eric. Nice little easy feed. Nice 4-foot jumper and good. We got a 16-9 contest. It's the Miners on top. Excuse me. Ball being pushed up by Jackson Pritchard. He's going to kick over to Eli Gibson. Down low into Tyler Lohman. Spinning and turning. He's going to come up long on that shot. Rebounded by Gibson. He spots the 3. Oh my! Oh yes, he's hitting the deep ball. That's their game right now, is the 3-point land. Here we got the ball up. Logan Hall spots the 3. Return to favor. Almost had a little money in that bank. Rebounded right there, Jackson Pritchard. He's going to push himself.
It's fine. It's just
looking to draw it. He kicks it down in the hands of Ethan Hill. Hill's going to take a dribble up top. Here we go, outside to Eli Gibson. Down low into Dan Howard, muscling his way through the lane, up and around hole. Rebounded Zach Welch, push it up to Eric Brackenbush. Nice crossover to the too hard off the glass. Cleared that time by Tyler Lohman. Pushing the ball up the court is Jackson Pritchard, trying to call it. Coast to coast, draws the foul. I think he's going to be shooting 2. I think this foul's on Logan Hole, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, they're going to call that on Zach Welch, his first personal, second team foul for the Miners.
Pritchard's the one guy who you can't let get going for St. Mary's. He will light you up.
I'm telling you right now, Eli Gibson has come off the bench for him, and he is lighting it up.
He's playing very well right now.
He's 2 for 2 from the field. He's got 6 points. It's all 3-point land. Jackson Pritchard making good on the front end of this too right here. Got another substitution into the game is Tristan Nelson, 6'5" freshman for the Lumberjacks. We'll see how coordinated those growing legs are, Jared. There's Pritchard's second end, and it is good. Ball going to be pushed up by Zach Welch. He's got Coy Sands on him. Going to his left, over to Logan Hole on the wing, up top to Eric Brackenbush. Brack taking a look at a 3. Dan Howard on him, trying to go around him, and Howard's going to be hit with a hand-checking call right there.
It was a good decision by Brackenbush there. Had the mismatch, tried to take him to the lane.
He really did, but I think if you had to call speed out, I bet you that Dan Howard come close to beating Brack in a 40.
I wouldn't deny that.
Yeah, that is a beautiful crossover, but him getting around Howard was a little too wide. Here, Carter Bailey inbounds the ball for the Miners up top to Logan Hole. Hole's going to dribble it across, take his little time over to Brack on the wing. Brack spotting a deep 3. It's going to come up short, follows the shot, tips it into Bailey's hand. We got a jump ball on the court. Possession arrow in favor of the Jacks.
Good job by the Miners there following their shot.
That really was. That was just fundamentally sound 5th grade basketball right there in Brackenbush. Yeah, you could see that from DeLisi is coming up short. I'm glad to see Eric healthy on the court tonight. Silver Valley Tournament is playing with that flu bug, so it's good to see him. Oh, Zach Welch with the steal on the inbounds. Reverse lane under the basket. 18-14 Miners.
Those are those highlight plays that he always seems to make.
You know, and I was really hoping to see a reverse dunk right there. I about got excited. Coy Sands pushing it up. Dump off to Howard. Howard can't handle the pass, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Brack. So it'll be a Lumberjack ball underneath their own basket. And Eli Gibson, Mr. Hot himself, back into the game. I can't believe they sat him as long as they did. I can't believe he didn't come out starting. The kid can flat out shoot a basketball. He's going to take the inbounds, get it up top to Hill. Hill's going to go over to Pritchard. Pritchard's going to take a couple up top to Gibson. Gibson looking to drive that lane. He's going to pull it up, give it out to Coy Sands. Taking the baseline, going into Brantz. He's going to draw that foul. Brantz dipped that arm. Give him a little swat, Jared.
Yeah, Coy Sands he's pretty good off the dribble. He's quite quick out there.
He's really quick. He's been a starter for St. Mary's. This is his 3rd year. He started as sophomore.
He's almost as quick as probably that beard has grown.
His beard is thicker than yours, Jared.
That's saying something. I want to shave November.
I wish he had come up to my house, help me put up a pole barn, because he almost looks Amish on the court. But Coy Sands, he's going to be good on the front end of that, making this a 3-point contest. It's 18-15. Second shot attempt up and good. We got a 2-point ball game.
Hunter Stutzky checking in now for the Miners.
That's right, and I like Stutzky. This kid can handle a good ball. He's got a nice crossover. Not afraid to dip it in and kick it back out. Good shooter from the deep ball, too. It's going to go to Carter Bailey, dribble left side, back over to Hunter, up to Logan Hull. Had a cut in Carter Bailey, didn't take it. Over to Tristan Neubauer, checked in the game, back to Hunter. Over to Carter. Boy, he's been hammered by Eli Gibson there. Carter's going to throw it off of Gibson and out of bounds.
Carter's got great court awareness there. He almost fell into a trap right there. Threw it off the defender's leg out of bounds to keep possession.
Carter Bailey is one of the most coordinated kids I've ever met.
And smart.
He is.
He knows how to play.
I know. I mean, he must have got that from his mom because, I know Bruce well. But Carter with the ball up top. He's going to dribble around. Oh, there's that little step. I thought he had it. Missed dribble. Gives over to Hull up top. He's looking to drive that lane. There he goes. Center mass. Kicks it out. Stutzky spots that 3. Oh, a little short off the side of the cylinder. Rebound Coy. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard half court. Chuck too early, though. Or actually too late. So at the end of 1, actually, why does that say second period?
Well, they reset that.
No, they must reset it. So at the end of 1, it's your Miners on top of the Lumberjacks, 18-16. At one time, Miners leading 7-0. So we are gonna go ahead.
Now we're gonna go to a little word from one of our sponsors.
Idaho Silver Shop, your silver specialty store located at 606 Bank Street in Wallace, is open 7 days a week for all your holiday needs. Come in and see our gift lines featuring Idaho Gardens and Idaho Opals. Enjoy a piece of homemade fudge as your gift is wrapped.
Wallace High School Graphic Design offers many services including all your minor gear, personal gifts, festival event wear, and company uniforms. All items are designed by students and all proceeds are returned directly to the class. Give them a call today at 752-5101.
We're back here for the second quarter at Kirby Coolidge Court. The Miners up 18-16. Pretty fast-paced first quarter there, Corey.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it pretty much. I was hoping for another highlight reel from Zach Welch, but I see that coming later in the game. St. Mary's is going through a lot of substitution, trying to keep their bigs rested. I notice Howard's not starting this quarter. But they've had some great bench play right now. Ethan Hill off the bench. Eli Gibson. Why this kid's not starting? He's out here, started the second. Carter Bailey with the ball, gives over to Welch. Coy's really stepping up his defense on Zach Welch, if you see him. He's got a hand on the hip. Swing it over to Carter Bailey, dribble around up top. Over to Zach. Coy again, he's great defense. Oh, Zach over to round up over the top of 2 and draws the foul.
We'll see if Zach Welch can get it going this second quarter. I think he only had the 1 bucket in the first quarter.
He did. No, he had a 3-pointer and he had that reverse layup. Still inbound. So yeah, Zach with 5 going to the line. That foul was on Tyler Lohman, his first personal 5th team foul. Excuse me. Zach, whoa, he's automatic from the line, so to see him come up short on that shot's just a shocker for me, Jared.
Yeah, well, I got to use his legs and his free throws a little bit more. I think he's going to drain this second.
Oh yeah, he's all game. There it is. So Zach extending that lead to 3. We got 7:41 here in the second period. Coy Sands with the ball at St. Mary's. He's going to dribble across that timeline.
Miners go to his 2-3 zone and here start the quarter.
Yeah, that's a little different look for the Miners. Coy Sands up top again with it. Looking dribble left side. Goes up top to Hammond. Oh, that's Eli Gibson, excuse me. And we do have Hammond on the court, but he's off guard now. Oh, nice turnaround look. I think Brackenbush got a piece of that shot right there from Tristan Nelson. And it looks like we got the putback from Tyler Lohman and a foul on the play.
You can tell these Lumberjacks spend a little time with their low post moves. That's probably the third or fourth real good move down low that I've seen out of it.
That really was. Tyler Lohman drawing that foul. He's got a chance to tie this game up. And the last time we were tied, it was at double zeros. Lohman shot. Look, oh, it's a little deep. Rebounded by Logan Hull. He's being mauled down there. He'll kick it out to Carter Bailey. He's going to push the ball up for the Miners. Hunter Stetsky down in that corner. No look from Carter, though. Carter's going to dribble around up top, try to create here, I think. Nope, you're going to give it to Stetsky here on the wing. Dribble around up top over to Carter. Carter's got a look, does not tell the trigger.
Oh, nice
Beautiful
pass.
Pick and roll right there.
That's pretty basketball.
That was Eric Brackenbush. Beautiful roll. Nice entry pass right there from Bailey. Coy Sands going to try to take it to the hole. Hunter Stetsky's going to pick up a foul right here. I think he took an elbow to the eyeball right there.
Well, that's Coy Sands' game. He's going to play physical, and he's going to take it right at you.
Yep, he's going to take it to that rack. I know he hasn't had an outside shot tonight, but he has tried to dribble that lane. So that's going to be Hunter Stetsky's first personal, 5th team foul for the Miners. So we got a shooting 2 right here for Coy Sands. Oh, and he's going to be a little deep on it off the back of the cylinder. You know, Jared, we're live. It's tough for me not to call this play-by-play.
You used to call him the K-Wall radio.
You know, I think that's it. But, you know, it's I don't know. If you don't like it, somebody write a comment. Let me know. Coy Sands, second shot, good. Here we go. I think we got another timeout. It looks like he's just going to take a 30 right here. So we'll stay right here at home. I really think these, honestly, I feel like the Miners can just pull away from these guys.
They seem to can't really get it going on offense. They still got 21 points, and Zach hasn't really been lighting it up from outside yet. Only taken the 1 or 2 shots.
You know, Carter Bailey doesn't have a shot in this contest yet.
Not yet. No. Look for him to really change up his play, and I guarantee he's going to get a couple good looks here towards the end of this quarter.
I'm a little shocked that the Miners went off their man and went into a zone defense, because it's the outside shooting of Hammond and Gibson and that Ethan Hill off the bench that's really hurt the Miners. Their low post game hasn't. So it's Miner ball. It'll be Zach Welch bringing it up.
A little light pressure from St. Mary's.
Yeah, this Coy Sands, he's quick. They might as well run a box and one right now. Sands is just like a glove. Zach pulling up from the elbow and good.
That's a next level move right there. The mid-range jumper.
We got a 23-19 contest. Coy Sands with it. He's going to dribble that center lane, kick it down in the corner into Ethan Hill. High arcing shot. Eric Brackenbush going to clear the board.
That was great box out.
That was. That poor little Tyler Lohman didn't have a chance for that board. I don't know why he tried to go over the back right there.
They're going to have to continue to box out like that in this ballgame, being outsized like they are.
Yeah. I can't, I'm looking at this court, and I mean, on paper it looks like they're outsized, but looking at the human element, they really don't. So I don't know. Zach Welch with it, kicks it over to Brackenbush. He's going to dribble the lane, pull up, 5-foot J.
Nice little J by Brackenbush.
25-19, and it's pushing up the hill by Pritchard and Gibson over to Coy. Coy going to look baseline out to Eli. Eli will take that look. Oh, finally a miss.
That was a deep look.
That was, but that boy's usually right on. There we go, Zach Welch. He's going to dribble that guideline. Pull it up. Oh, and we got a reach-in foul right here, and that's going to be against Eli Gibson.
That'll make it 1-1 for the Miners now. Zach's going to go to the line.
Yeah, Eli Gibson. That's going to be Who did they call that on? Oh my goodness, Coy Sands. I didn't even think Sands was in that box right there, but yeah, they're going to call it on the Amish guy.
Sands might have picked up a cheap one there.
Yeah, I think so. Zach Welch to shoot 2. He's 1-1 from the line tonight. And there he goes. He's starting off.
That's going to be huge. 1-1, you got to make your 1-1 first free throw. Give yourself that chance for those extra points.
Got to hit that front end. Here we go. Like I said, he's automatic from the line. Zach is he's just fluid on the basketball court. Second one up and good. 27-19 Miners.
It's a good mark of a good basketball team. You can make your free throws, take care of the basketball, and right now the Miners are doing that.
That is. Pritchard, he's going to dribble around. They're going to give him an open look. He's going to catch nothing but air on that shot. And as Eli trying to save it down low into Howard. Beautiful entry pass and a finish by Howard. Zach Welch dribbling right side. He's going to take it up strong. Oh!
Ooh, 1-on-5. It almost converts there.
It did. Just swirled in and out. That was a bummer. Pritchard pushing the ball up in a hurry right here. You don't have the numbers. Coy Sands with a look at a 3. Down low into Pritchard. Zach on him. Turn around Jay. High off the glass. No. Carter Bailey's going to tip it to hole. Brackenbush got it. Oh, he's got a wide open Stutsky. Nice finish. got your Miners on top by 8 now, 29-21.
That was a great transition look by Breckenbush. It's almost
really
like a point forward for them.
I know, a point forward that moves in slow motion almost. It's fun to watch though. He's a good ball handler, great shooter, plays great defense. He's just not a fast kid. Coy Sands is going to try to dribble that lane. Carter Bailey not allowing that gate. Outstanding defense. Out to Pritchard. Pritchard up top. Looking around, going to get over to Ethan Hill. Hill going to hold the ball. They're setting a high pick and roll. Logan Hole in that passing lane.
Ethan Hill with an errant pass there. Logan picking up. He's going to go to the line.
Yeah, Pritchard Hill just took a step to sprint up the court, and he stepped on Logan. Tough foul to get, but Logan Hole with a chance to give 2 more points to these Miners, put them back up by 10.
And Carter Bailey's going to check out now, and Logan Brands, number 22, is going to be in for the Miners. He's a good little defender for the Miners.
He is. You know, I noticed about Logan, too. He's had a little trim on top. He doesn't look like a chia pet so much tonight. Him and Zach Welch, that hairdo, I don't know what it is. Kind of the human mushroom, is that what they call it?
I think so. Welch is going for the perm this season. I don't know if that's the right choice, but...
I see him when I come to the high school. I always see him, and I see the two when I go. They're twinning chias, so yeah, it's kind of funny. Logan Hole missing the back end of that 1-and-1. They kick it up to Eli Gibson. He'll bring it across midcourt for the Jacks. Up top to Hammond. That's one thing about Hammond. When he gets the ball up top, their game tends to slow down a little bit. Over to Coy Sands trying to dribble that lane on Hunter. Beautiful step-in move right there.
Great footwork again
by Lumberjacks. And I think that's going to be on Brack, isn't it? Nope, they're going to call that one on Hunter Stutzky. Yeah, I thought Brack got caught reaching in right there. They're going to hit that with Hunter. That's his second.
I'm surprised Miller's not taking a quick sub right here.
Yeah. Coy missing the front end.
He's going to send in Tristan Neubauer, number 20.
Yeah, he is. I like watching Tristan on the basketball court. He's a good football player for us, making all-league, Jared.
All-league wide receiver. He's a good little athlete. He is timid at times on the court here, but his senior year he seems to have shaken out of that a little bit.
That's right. Sands hitting the back end of that. It's 22-30, 8-point lead Miners. Over to Zach. Zach over to Logan Hole across midcourt to Brantz. Brant's going to try to dribble right. Eli Gibson's going to get hit with a body check right there. They're going to call it a block.
That'll be the 9th foul on St. Mary's.
Yeah, that was. I believe this is going to be his 3rd personal. Nope, it's going to call it. Oh, his first. I thought he's already had a couple. So his first personal 19 foul for the Jacks. Almost in that double bonus. Getting a little excited.
All right, we got 4:19 left here in the quarter. Brant's at the line. Miners up 8.
So what was that score of the Lumberjack Prairie game? Do you know, Jared?
I don't know the final score, but I do know that Prairie actually was up most of the ball game, and the Lumberjacks finished that one out strong.
That's nice. Eric Brackenbush right there had a beautiful rebound on that free throw, but I don't know what that call was. I missed it. Was that a travel?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess we got busy talking. Eli Gibson's going to bring that up. This is Hammond. You can tell how the game does slow down when he gets the ball up top court for the Lumberjacks. They're going to roam a little bit. It's Pritchard coming off that edge. Hammond going to try to drive in. Hole, great defense. Coy Sands up top with it. Dribbling down that lane. Draws that foul off Tristan Neubauer. That's kind of a flop offensive shot. I don't know where the body, unless it's a body check. I think no hand check.
He was in there with the body. It was a good job. A good job by Sands to, again, take the ball to the rack. He's not being shy with the basketball.
No, he's not. He's a quick little guy, big beard, quick guy. Hitting the front end to 2 here, closing that gap to 7, 23-30. Miners still on top. Coy Sands still at the line. I got to know this head coach here for the Lumberjacks the last few years, calling radio. This guy's an interesting guy. He's pretty intense, too, with his players. We got Zach Welch with the ball. We got a 24-30 ball game. Miners by 6.
Ooh, I thought Brack was going to cast off right there.
I thought he did, too. So Brack with the ball up top for the Miners. He's going to look over Logan Hole over on a wing. Logan's going to take a look. It looks like they're trying to get some underneath motion here. There's Zach open coming off Sands.
Foul away from the ball.
They're going to call a legal pick right there on Neubauer's. He was moving pretty hard right there to free up Zach.
Yeah, and those are the plays that you can't make against a good basketball team. You got to take care of the ball, value every possession, set good screens.
Yeah. Tyler Lohman inbounds in the ball, and it's going to go out to Hammond. Hammond will walk this up because that's what Hammond does. He'll just strut it.
Every time Hammond gets it, he seems to walk it up.
Yeah.
Pritchard gets the ball, he's usually pushing.
Oh, beautiful entry pass right there by Eli Gibson. Tipped it out to Gibson in the center. 3-foot little make right there. We got a 26-30 ball game up to Carter Bailey. I'd like to see Carter go off right here. He's going to drive that lane, go in. Oh, they're going to call a charge right here, I think. It looked like the call. Oh, he changed his mind. He's going to call it a block.
I think that's the right call. I think that's the right call.
But it looked like he's ready to pull that trigger on the charge call. I was waiting for it.
He almost did.
Yep. Yeah, Carter Bailey showing a little strength right there, going in the trees. That was a big timber.
It's a good take for Carter right there. That's one thing we weren't sure if he was going to be able to do coming off his knee injury from football. He's about 5 months ahead of schedule of even being able to run.
Yeah,
so tremendous rehab that he did to be able to play tonight.
He still doesn't have that first step explosion. No, it's not there yet, but when that gets back, it's game on. Carter making the front end of here, shooting 2, 31-26 contest. Carter with the second field goal attempt here, and it's good. Boy, he's got a sweet stroke.
Oh, 3 minutes, 16 seconds left. It's 32-26 Miners.
That's right. We got Pritchard with the ball. He'll hustle that ball up. Nice little move right here. Kicks it out to Coy. Coy looking to drive that lane like he does out top to Gibson. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that.
It seems like St. Mary's making a concerted effort. Get that ball down inside.
You know, it looks like they really got their offense spread out really nice. Coy Sands with the look.
Once a good take by Sands.
It really was. Boy, he's a little high off that glass. Carter Bailey's going to get picked up with a foul. I think this number, Carter's first. I thought, no, second. That's what I thought.
Second.
Yep, his second personal. 19 foul for the Miners. Both in bonus here.
I think Coach Miller might keep him on the floor right now, being a close game. Carter's playing a little bit less minutes right now because of that knee.
One thing I like about this Miner squad, though, they got more than one point guard. They can run Hunter Stutsky, Zach Welch, Carter Bailey. You know, all three handle the ball so well. Eric Brackenbush handles the ball really well. He just doesn't move as quick as the other three.
Really, all 5 guys for the Miners can handle the basketball, which is something that they haven't had in a little while.
I mean, Logan Hole, he's a really dynamic player. He came out hot. Haven't got to call his number here in a bit. So he's going to miss the back end of that. Coy Sands, rebounded cleared by Zach Welch up the hole. Hole's going to dribble that right side, going behind the back. Little lost it. Over across court, Hunter Stutsky. He's going to try to drive that lane. Gets a look sideways. Wow. You know, fundamentally, you got to square up to that basket. That was really unorthodox.
He needed to take that through Pritchard right there.
Yeah,
give himself a better chance of getting to the line.
Eli Gibson up top. He's going to try to dribble around Brack. Pulls it up, gives it to Coy Sand down here. He's going to dribble mid-court. Looking to get a low into Gibson.
Good defense by Stutsky.
That was excellent move right there by Stutsky getting that passing lane.
That was for sure 2 points if he gets that pass through.
That
Great
lob
defense.
over the top. That had me worried there for a half second. Still 32-26. Miners leading these Lumberjacks.
Little stack from the Lumberjacks.
Yep, get in the corner up top to Hammond.
Oh, they're going to get it down low inside again.
Yep, they're trying to get Eric in a little foul trouble, it looks like. Dribbling across by Ethan Hill. He'll give it out to Gibson. Gibson's going to travel. Oh, Brackenbush giving up that baseline. Yep, that was a nice finish by Gibson right there.
Cardinal sin on defense right there, giving up baseline.
Yep, you got to put that foot to the baseline and don't allow him to go around it.
I think that'll be his second foul as well. So,
nope, that's Brack's
his first.
He's got a chance 3-point play right here. Cut this lead to within 3.
2 minutes, 7 seconds left.
Yep, Dan Howard back in the game. Hammond going out. Hammond, I don't know, maybe he's under the weather. He's just not being quick tonight on the court. He's walking the ball up and things tend to slow down. Eli Gibson trying for it. Oh, doesn't convert.
Good box out by Brackenbush.
It was. Dan Howard with that push in the back right there. He had no need for it. Brackenbush definitely had the good position.
Should be going to the line here.
I know. You see the size of that bear paw on Dan Howard's shoulder? My goodness.
It's bigger than Sand's beard, that's for sure.
It really is. We got Brackenbush. He's going to go to line. We're in double bonus here, so Brack will be shooting too.
Brack's a solid free throw shooter.
He really is. Brackenbush has got a great stroke on the basketball court. You know, I had a chance to play against his dad in high school. Eric's twice the ball player. I hope Grant's listening. But Eric missing on the front end of this right here. Let's see if he'll convert here. Miners, letting this lead slip a bit. They were up by 10 just about a minute and a half ago.
Got to make these free points.
Yeah.
Makes the second. 33-28 Miners.
Yeah, and it's Gibson getting the ball up quick to Pritchard. Pulls that trigger. Oh, in and out.
Miners
Boy, the shortest guy on the court clearing the rebound. Out to Howard, over to Gibson. Gibson for three. Ooh, coming up short. Oh my goodness, that was Ethan Hill. Loose ball, and it's
diving around.
And it's Zach Welch is going to finally come up with it. We got a blocking foul. That's going to be on Ethan Hill. Just happened to be standing in the wrong place at the right time.
Fouled the wrong Miner on that one as well.
He did. So Mr. Automatic hopefully keeps this intensity up right there. Boy, it looked like a bowling ball contest. Pins were being knocked over. The ball's rolling all over.
We almost had a full strike right there. Not quite all 10 down, but
almost. Zach here at the line to shoot too. Here we go. Fire me up, kid. There it is. You see that from the onset of the stroke.
Yeah, he's got great rotation on the basketball when he shoots too.
Hey, did you get a chance to watch the Zags game the other night?
I did. I watched the end of that Zags game against Washington.
Did you listen to Bill Walton? I watched the whole game. Oh my, Wolf. All night long, he drove me nuts.
Listening to Bill Walton will really change your mind to maybe hitting the mute button on
Man, after tonight, they might wolf me too. I don't know. So, hey, there's Zach. There we go. We got a 35-28 contest. It's your Miners on top. Coy Sands with the ball for these Lumberjacks. Going to take it up. He likes that. Ooh, what a nice little move. Hunter Stutzky, good D. We go man-to-man here for the Miners now. Carter Bailey on Pritchard. Excuse me.
I think that's a good move for the Miners, man-to-man.
I do too. Eli Gibson getting great separation. Deep three ball. He's going to drain the bottom of that net. We got a 4-point contest.
He's bound to hit a few of those.
It is Zach Welch right there. Almost losing the handle. Brackenbush going to get called for the charge. Great entry pass. Brack should have did that jump stop straight up, but he leaned into it.
He could have used his little, he shoots a nice little 10-footer too, and that would have been a great time to pull up.
It really was, and then, thinking, boy, that was, I just wanted Brack to finish that one right there.
Minute 13 left to go in the first half. Miners still up 4.
Yep, Pritchard with the ball for the Jacks. He's going to dribble. Looks right side right here. A little pick and rollish. Doesn't happen. Pritchard down in the corner. Nice jump stop.
Good look.
Great entry pass into the hands of Tristan Nelson with the finish.
We've seen some good low post passing.
It was 2-point contest. 50 seconds left here in the first half. Hunter Stutzky with it. Out to Zach Welch. I'd like to see him pull the trigger on that deep ball. Carter Bailey out to Logan Hole. There he goes. Drives that lane. Loses the handle off the foot of Pritchard. Thank goodness.
Stays here for the Miners.
Yeah, we got lucky right there, Jared.
Look for Coach Miller to drop a good one here out of bounds.
Yeah, I want to see a little motion. There we go. A little crisscross right here. There's Brack in the post. Doesn't see it. Up top. Almost
lucked out.
Pass. Oh, that scared me. Carter Bailey, I thought he was going to take that. Oh, reverse lane.
Oh, great take down the baseline. Just can't finish loose ball.
Yeah, loose ball. Coy Sands with it, gives it up to Pritchard. I thought we had another ball right there.
More than Coy Sands, you cannot say that kid does not hustle. He is all over the floor.
He really is. They're going to play this the last second here. They're down by 2. They're going to play last shot here. It's Eli Gibson with it, driving the lane, stops at the elbow. Over to Pritchard in the corner, pulls that trigger. Boy, that kid's due. That was in and out.
And we got another foul with 10 seconds left.
Dude, Tristan Nelson, not a good foul when there's that much time and a half. Miners 35. It is the Jacks with 33. Eric Brackenbush going to line, trying to extend this lead to 4. 9.9 left on the clock.
He needs to make both these 2 free throws right here. Give him a little breathing room going into halftime.
Yeah, it really does. That, I'm just glad Pritchard missed that 3 in the corner. That looked like a good stroke.
He's missed 2 in the corners that the Miners have let him get off, and he's the one that you can't let him shoot.
He does. Eric missing the front end of this too again. Hopefully he hits his back end, gives that 3-point lead. But 9-9, I wonder what kind of defense.
Lohman checking back in for the Jacks.
That's right, and he's a good shooter from the deep ball as well, so we'll see who's out. That's, Tristan Nelson. That's just his first personal. Eric's second half, good.
It's the second.
That's right.
Coach Miller's going to take a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, he wants to draw up a defense, I guess.
Make sure they get 9.9 seconds left to go in the first half. Miners up 3.
Yeah.
Miller wants to make sure he they don't get a good look at the bucket here. Key here for the Miners would be not to foul.
You don't want to foul because they're going to line shooting too regardless.
Double bonus.
You got to pressure
teams.
the ball though. You want to make them take a little time to get that across half court, so then I got a quick look under the basket. So that's what Miller's talking to him about right now, I'm sure. You can't let him get the easy transition.
Yeah. Don't let him roll the ball up the court. I expect a little light pressure up in the front court.
Yeah, well,
I don't think
really
he's going to go with a full press here.
Oh, no. You can't. You don't want to give him that easy transition bucket. Yep, they got 2 deep.
I think I look for either Sands to drive here in this possession, or they're going to try to free up Pritchard for a 3.
I am a little shocked that we're all in the back. Inbound is he there? Boy, that was a bad roll. Right
yeah, we got to make him pick up that ball.
That's right. Logan Bryant's errant. They got a 5-on-4 here. Bryant's recovering. Oh, that was a nice looking look. Logan Hole, nice little dip up. Oh, there it is.
Oh, with a half-second left.
Yes, a half-second. That guy hooked Carter Bailey's neck. Bailey, did you see that right elbow come up? I don't know if that was on accident or on purpose.
Looks like he's grabbing his jaw just a little bit, but it looks like he's going to be all right.
Yep, I think so. But Bailey, yeah, that kid hooked him around the neck. I seen that right elbow come up. I thought it was a Mike Tyson fight. I was waiting for somebody to bite somebody's ear off there for a second. But. So we got a half-second. Carter Bailey's going to ice this half right here with these two. This kid's automatic as well. I'm confident in this kid right here. Like I said, he's over-coordinated, man. He's too good. Boom! Oh,
in and out.
It looked like a popcorn machine.
See if we can hit this one here and make it a 4-point game if he makes it.
Yeah, here we go. So this will be the half right here. I don't think they're going to score in a half-second. We'll see. Carter's lining up for the second free throw right here. It's up, and oh my goodness,
the second.
Both of them in and out. So that'll be the half. It's your Miners on top of the Lumberjacks, 36-33, and we'll be going to another break. We'll be coming back after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to Kirby Krulitz Court here for the second half from Wallace, Idaho. Not a bad half from both teams. Pretty high scoring, 36-33.
It is, you know, I'm kind of excited. You know, you can't say lack of effort on each side of the court, but I think what the Miners need right now is a Zach Welch moments. You know, he's lit up 1-3, he's had one basket underneath the hoop, and then he's gone to the foul line. They pretty much ran, when they're in a zone, it's a box and one. Zach's being taken out of the game, but that doesn't mean that Miner offense can't set the picks for him. They tried once, we had an illegal screen, but they got to find ways to give him looks outside that.
They got to get him the ball, get him some open looks.
I'm liking the pick and roll the Miners are doing when they're man. They've been great, the back dump passes.
Standard play that they've been running for years now.
They got to finish. They had some missed shots. They haven't finished.
Carter Bailey with the baseline drive with the reverse layup didn't go.
Didn't finish.
Brackenbush had that mini charge right there in the lane.
He did. And he had one missed easy layup on that pick and roll, high pick and roll. Yeah. Those are the shots we got to finish.
Got to make the easy buckets. And the free throw line, they dropped a few points at the line at the end of the half. They got to hit their free throws.
I know.
I will say, I think they're taking care of the ball pretty well the first half.
We don't have a lot of turnovers. I don't think either team really has a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, there hasn't been many. The lazy passes aren't there for the Miners, and that's been a real key to this first half.
But I do know that
I think I got both books, but I don't know which one.
We got to see a strong performance this half from Zach Welch and Eric Brackenbush. Those two got to lead this team from the forefront this half. Maybe trouble. And it's going to be lumberjack ball at the half. And taking it out is Coy Sands. He's going to get it up top to Hammond. He's going to slow it down over here to Corson to Hill. Hill down low into Pritchard. Pritchard going to dribble it up top. Take that three look. Ooh, it looked good from here, but it's going back to cylinder. Rebound. Hammond
gets another one for Hammond.
Back-to-back offensive board. We need a little box out there. Hill with a little dribble penetration.
Thought he was going to cast off again.
I did. Gibson's going to try to dribble it up top. He gives it up to Pritchard. Pritchard
got a lane.
lane. Oh, and he had a beautiful lane.
Can't
He's going to choke it.
Gets his own rebound.
Pulling it in. That is 3 offensive boards, same possession. Call it 4. That's a lot of second chance points that the Lumberjacks just haven't capitalized on.
Miners can't be giving up those offensive rebounds. They're outside. They got to do a better job boxing out.
Hammond, nice drive. Weak on the left-hand finish. Oh, Brackenbush going to clear that rebound, push it up for the Miners. Give it over to Zach Welch. Welch looking to, almost errant pass, but Hull's going to haul it in finally. He's going to dribble center lane. Nice push. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call that a block.
Block on Hill, I believe.
I think it was on Hill, but I really, if you look at that, if we had instant replay, that would have been an offensive foul. Hull led with that shoulder hard.
Yeah.
But it happens. Good call if you're a Miner fan. Hunter Stutzky up top with the ball. Go ahead for a minute, Jared.
There's Stutzky driving the lane. Ooh, blocked. Blocked by Pritchard.
Yeah,
Hammond bringing it up center court. Hits Pritchard out on the wing. Down in the corner.
Gibson.
Gibson dribbling around. Stutzky on him. Ball's back to Hammond.
Hammond
gets it down.
Nice
Gibson takes a shot.
Oh my God.
Another offensive rebound.
That is 6 offensive rebounds in less than 2 minutes of a half played.
And again, Sands takes it into the lane again.
Oh my goodness, there's Brack. Finally on the glass. He's going to get a push by Eli Gibson. I believe that's going to be his 3rd. And that's trouble for the Jacks because this kid can light it up from all around the court.
I almost thought they were going to call Brack for travel right there.
I did too because it's kind of a flop, right?
It looked like a flop.
It did. Did the old Shaquille O'Neal.
Got the bailout
Shaquille
call.
Never did flop.
No, I don't think he wanted to get back up after falling down that far.
That's right. Carter Bailey with it. He's going to push it. And look at Coy. You got to watch that battle between Coy and Zach Welch. Welch cannot breathe tonight. Bailey driving the lane up over the top. Too high. Logan Hull knocking it off the chest of Hammond.
Zach's got to be a little more assertive too. Just because Cade's all over him doesn't mean he can't.
He's got to move.
He's got to be go get the ball.
Yeah, he does. He's going to start cutting that lane, start looking for the ball. Nice entry.
Oh,
Brackenbush, another miss down low. Hammond pushing the ball up for the Jacks. He goes right side. Pritchard.
Wide open
He's been shooting from that cheap seat all night, and he's yet to convert, Jared.
The Miners are lucky. He's a great shooter from out there.
Right.
He has not put him in yet.
Carter Bailey just got hit with the travel. He slipped there on the court.
This happened last year with Pritchard as well. He wasn't hitting most of the game. The fourth quarter came around, and he just couldn't miss.
Exactly. And this scares me because neither team has scored yet this half. It's still 36-33. And with the Miners not scoring, it just takes a moment for a couple of these Jacks to heat up, and this could be lights out. The Miners better start picking up their pace.
5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter here.
That's right. Hammond with the ball. Wing pulls up. Boom. Nope. Short.
Gets his own rebound. You gotta box out the shooter.
Oh my goodness. Another missed pass. We got a jump ball. That was a beautiful tie-up. Both guys going to the court hard, and it looks like Tyler Lohman's got to tweak a little ankle right there. Lohman was actually an outstanding football player this year for the Jacks. He had some good stats for him at running back.
St. Mary's returned to the playoffs this year at football. They had a good season.
They did, you know, and I got a cousin he coaches down called North Fremont National Idaho, Shannon Hill. He's our offensive coordinator, but the Jacks ended up losing to, who was that,
Delco?
No, it starts with Grangeville.
Yeah.
And North Fremont came up Grangeville and just leveled them, and then Fremont lost big time. That's Miner ball. Carter Bailey with it here on the wing. Dribbles up top over to Hunter Stutzky. Stutzky normally would take that. Zach Welch with the look. Dribbling lane. Beautiful crossover. Finds hole in the corner. Boom. Off the front of the rim.
Good rebound by Brackenbush.
Oh, there it is.
Pass inside. Nice finish by Hull.
That was beautiful elevation.
That was a great look. That was Bailey on the pass, wasn't it? Carter Bailey. Coy Sands trying to take that baseline away. Hammond's going to get it up here on the wing. He's going to dribble in around Carter Bailey. Bailey just mumbling him. Nice D there. Eli Gibson with it on Logan Hull. Hull, nice D there by Hull. He picks up his dribble up top to Pritchard. Pritchard's going to dribble around out here to Sands. Sands going to look drive with that lane. He goes out left hand strong. Ooh, errant pass out of bounds. Off of Tristan Nelson. I'm surprised Sands he's been taking that to the hole every single time besides the dish for once.
That's right. Carter Bailey with the ball here. He's going to take it out. We got a press on here by the Jacks.
So Ethan Hill back in for the Lumberjacks with 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
That's right. And that's going to be Tristan Nelson taking a break. Carter Bailey on inbounds. Get it to Zach Welch. He's going to push the ball up. Not a very tough press. Not even a half-court trap on that. Zach going to dribble the lane. I thought he was going to elevate there. Does not. Hunter Stutzky, beautiful behind the dribble. Behind the back, excuse me, out to Carter Bailey. High out there, going to bring it up top. Oh, Zach Welch. Oh, doesn't get turned quick enough to get a shot off. Eric Brackenbush can elevate, turn around jumper.
Reach in by Hammond right there. That's his third?
I believe so, and that's going to be on the floor, so it'll be Miner ball underneath their own basket.
4 minutes, 9 seconds to go. 38-33 Miners.
By 5. Boy, this is a closer, you know, the pace has slowed.
It has slowed.
So
They're
it's
not
just
pushing it as quite as much.
No, it's a good game, but it's just not a fast game right now.
I still would like to see Welch really try to take over here this quarter. They need him to start taking some shots.
Zach going to go all the way up top to Hunter Stutzky. Hunter's going to bring it across that midcourt. Sees Logan Hull. I'd like to see Logan pull it from the cheap seats. He's not playing too tight. Oh, Eric Brackenbush trying to lose the handle on it. Spins around, gives it up to Hunter Stutzky. Stutzky with, God, he's got a good dribble.
He's turned into a pretty good ball handler.
Great ball handler, yep. Logan Brant's with it up the hole. Hull's going to dribble around a bit. Over to Zach. Zach, I'm surprised he's not pulling cheap seat right there. That's his range.
Yeah, I'd look for him to take one of those here pretty soon.
Eric, pull up, 10-footer, boom!
Nice hit. That's the 10-footer we were talking about earlier.
I know it. Right, 40-33. We got a 7-point lead Miners. Just like the first half. 7-0 here this half.
Yeah.
So
started just like the first quarter. Started the game 7-0.
Coy Sands with it, gives it up to Pritchard. Pritchard up into the hands of Lohman. Lohman trying to get
good defense by Brack.
Oh, Logan Hull with the tip out to Brack. He doesn't have the number. Should be slowing it up. He's going to pull up 12-foot from the elbow.
He did that in the Silver Valley tournament. Pulled up from free three just like that. Knocks it down. He likes that quick pull up in transition.
That's a great shot. Oh, Eli Gibson with the nice head fake right there. Oh, in and out. But we got another offensive board. Howard going up.
I think they're going to get that one on Hull with a little late reach in there.
Yeah. Hull with the reach. Howard, what a big body on that court. 2 Miners got blown up right there.
Yeah.
He leaned in and boom, they all went away.
He could probably blow up all 5 Miners at one time.
I think so.
He's got the size.
He does, and he's got the hair too, that big old ponytail.
The kids love that long hair ponytail stuff.
I don't know what that is, man. I don't get it, but
he's got
whatever.
the samurai haircut.
Evidently. Kind of looks it. Little Tom Cruise out there right now. It's into Coy's hands on the wing. It loses the handle on it, gives it up to Hammond. Hammond dribbling right side over here to Nelson. Nelson pulls up. Oh, partially blocked by Logan Hole. And that's going to be a foul on Dan. Oh, I thought they were calling a foul on Howard by pushing Brack out of.
Might have got away with one right there. I think he got away with one.
Hunter Stutzky bringing it up. Going to dribble right through that press. Brack, oh, I thought he was pulling up that 10-footer. Beautiful.
Oh, just rims off.
Over the top of the whole cylinder. Up court comes Hammond. Hammond right side. Oh, center lane, freeway. Beautiful finish by Hammond.
We need somebody to step in and play some help defense right there. Hammond trying to make it a double 2-for-1 there.
He's trying to get a Mr. Hustle award right there, Jared. Smooth move. Miners retain possession. Going to take it out here on the sideline. It's going to be Zach Welch with the inbounds.
Sands is going to take a break quick real here, and Gibson back into the game.
That's kind of nice because I think Zach can score on Gibson.
Right here, he should really take some time and try to get his shot this time.
Right now, nobody's on Zach Welch. If I'm Zach Welch, I'm moving without the ball right now. He's still standing still.
Stutzky from the corner hits it.
He's good on that 3-ball. That's a 10-point lead. Miners 45, Lumberjacks 35. 2 minutes left here in the third. Quick shot by Nelson.
Ooh, over the back on Welch there.
Yeah, up over the top of Eli Gibson. Gibson had beautiful position underneath the rack.
It's about time the Miners hit a 3 there. A chance to get the 3 goggles out for a little bit.
I know it.
Opened up a 10-point lead here with 1:58 to go in the third quarter.
I know. I'm thinking Hunter Stutzky might be our sleeper tonight, Jared.
Hunter Stutzky's played a solid ball game so far.
He has defensively and offensively. He hasn't lost a pass. Maintained great possession.
He's been taking good care of the ball, which is...
I think this is going to be on double deuce right here. Logan Brantz with the push foul right here. Pritchard hit the court pretty hard right there. I don't know if he tripped over Brantz, but Brantz gave him a nice little hip shot right there.
That was the second foul on Brantz. 3 fouls apiece for each team.
Yep.
Pritchard's usually pretty automatic from here.
And there was his first shot. Oh, I hope that doesn't get him started because that was a nice looking stroke.
Yeah. And that's one thing that St. Mary's hasn't been able to find that outside shot quite yet in this game, and they're still in it.
Yeah, they definitely are. It's a 9-point game, 45-36. Pritchard's second shot looks good. And is Logan Hole getting it into Welch. Now they're trapping.
A little pressure. Oh, bad pass.
The turnover. Pritchard in the corner, finding the stroke. Oh, just short off.
Miners luck out.
Another offensive board. Eli Gibson, Brackenbush with the foul. He's going to be go to line to shoot too. That's going to be Eric's second personal. So he's doing a good job staying out of foul trouble. But these second chance shots that the Jacks are getting, offensively rebounding. Wallace is getting crushed right now.
Getting completely crushed. They were doing a great job boxing out in that first half. I think there's more offensive rebounds for the Lumberjacks right now than they had in the entire first half, just in the last 7 minutes.
I feel you. I agree 100%. So, yeah, they got to get back and fundamentally position themselves under the basket. Second shot, Gibson, good. We got a 39-45 contest. 6-point game. Oh, and there's Hunter Stutzky right side deep. Oh, I thought he was going to try to dribble around Pritchard there. Driving a lane. Oh, errant pass is going to be thrown out of bounds by Logan Brantz. That is Hunter Stutzky's first turnover for the night. He's kind of out of control right there. He's being mauled by 3 defenders. Now, here we go. Who do we got taking this in? Eli Gibson to Hammond. Miners are going to stay in this man defense, which actually isn't a bad defense.
I think it's great. It helps your rebounding as well. And
oh, down low.
They just got to put a body on a body.
We got a foul on Logan Hole on that entry pass. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see contact right there.
It wasn't a whole lot, nothing more than has been going on the whole game.
No, I mean,
surprised they called that one.
Yep. So who's taking that ball in? That's going to be a tying out Miners. And that Corey Miller, he's going to take a full timeout. I think we'll take one with him. We'll come back to him to break after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Kirby Krulitz Court. It's Corey Foster alongside Jared Young. We're your football coaches / announcers for this ball game.
So a minute 27 to go in the third quarter. Miners still up 6. Not rebounding the ball. I bet you Coach Miller mentioned that a little bit in the timeout.
Oh, if he didn't, I know Josh Hemfield did, because they are getting beat on the box big time. It'll be Lumberjack ball here underneath their own basket. And they got the big Dan Howard down low, who has not really been a presence tonight.
He hasn't been a factor that I thought he was going to be.
He just kind of moves bodies around. Nice little entry pass to Gibson, unable to convert. Zach Welch with the board. Loses the handle.
And there's Sands again, picking up the ball.
Oh, he's Mr. Hustle himself. He's going to push it up for the Jacks. Give it up to Hammond, down low to Howard. Howard getting away with a push-off.
That's a tough matchup for Neubauer right there. He's not going to stop that one.
He took a nice little push-off from Howard there. No call, though. It's going to be Zach Welch with the ball far side. Ooh, God.
He's got his chances to pull up, and I'm surprised he's not taking that shot.
Yep, he's not pulling that trigger. I wonder if the contact's getting to him. But it's Carter Bailey with the ball, going to take a couple dribbles down in the corner to Hunter Stutzky. Nice little head juke right there. Up top to Tristan Neubauer. Neubauer over to Zach Welch.
I can't remember the last time
Zach doesn't need a lot of separation to get a shot off. He's got a quick release. I'm surprised he's not pulling that trigger a little more often.
Yeah, he hasn't taken many shots this quarter, if at all.
I know. And they actually put Coy Sands out on Hunter Stutzky and put Eli Gibson on Zach Welch. That might be a foul trouble problem as well. But Zach's got to start creating off the pass, because if you look at him, he's kind of just standing around after pass. Hammond bringing it up a little slow. I thought Neubauer's going to steal that.
Here comes Zach.
That lost
Pritchard out with the ball. He's going to get a
Pritchard
passes on the three-point look.
Yeah, Pritchard's going to dribble around. He's going to kick it far side over to Gibson. Gibson pulling it.
And he knocks it down.
We got a 44-45 contest.
And that'll end your third quarter.
So at the end of the 3, it's Miners 45. Lumberjacks staying in this game at 44. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Graphic Design offers many services, including all your Miner gear, personal gifts, festival event wear, and company uniforms. All items are designed by students, and all proceeds are returned directly to the class. Give them a call today at
Idaho Silver Shop, your silver specialty store located at 606 Bank Street in Wallace, is open 7 days a week for all your holiday needs. Come in and see our gift lines featuring Idaho Garnets and Idaho Opals. Enjoy a piece of homemade fudge as your gift is wrapped.
Back here at Kirby Krulitz Court, 45-44 Miners. Miners couldn't get that stop to end the half, and Lumberjacks came back, erased that 7-point lead.
Miners were leading by 10.
They were.
There with like 5 minutes left in that third period. And the Jacks close that gap. They're down by 1. And this is what they did last year. It was like the Miners had a chance to close it out. They just let them stay in the game, stay in the game. So I tell you, I'm a little intrigued. We might have the same episode of last year. I'd like to see 3 overtimes.
3 overtimes would be nice.
I'm serious. This is going to get exciting. I'm about to get fired up. I'm still mesmerized by the fact that I'm up here with a window open in the booth and I'm not hearing any loud crowd going on.
Yeah, the Miners could use a little support from their fans out there.
I'm serious. It's like twas the night before Christmas.
At least we got them standing up now here to start the fourth quarter.
It is. So here we got Coy with the ball up top for the Jacks. He's going to give it to Pritchard. Running that Miner offense. Pritchard getting a look, and he's over out there.
Pritchard still hasn't knocked one of those down.
Yep, Carter Bailey pushing it for the Miners up top to Logan Hole. Over to Welch with the look. He's going to dribble that lane out to Hole. Have Hunter Stutzky in the corner. They didn't give him that look. There he is. Oh, and we got a push right there. That's going to be on Tyler Lohman. I think that might be number 3 or 4 on him. He's played a pretty physical game tonight. Pretty athletic, too. That's going to be his 4th personal.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one.
Yep, 4th team foul. Dan Howard going to check back into the game quickly for the Lumberjacks. I'll tell you, they've had a lot of good bench play come off that bench. And Dan Howard...
They're a deep team.
Oh, and we got a quick foul. Eli Gibson reaching in on Logan Hole there. I believe that's going to be his number 3 or 4. So a little bit of foul trouble here on the Lumberjacks. That is his 3rd. So the Jackson, I know Hammond out there has 3. So they're in a little bit of foul trouble coming in here into the 4th period.
The Miners should keep looking to take that ball to Hole. They got 5 fouls on St. Mary's right now. Get to that line. That's been successful for them.
Hunter Stutzky with Pritchard on him. Got separation. Doesn't even take a look at the hoop. Round to Brock here to Eric Brackenbush, dribble center lane, stolen by Hammond. Quick hands right there with the slap ball. He's going to bring it across midcourt, dribble right side, down low to Coy.
That was a great
finish. Beautiful no-look pass right there by Hammond.
That's the pass you need out of a point
This
guard
is the first time these Jacks have led tonight. They're up 46-45. Miners playing with the back against the wall now. It's Eric Brackenbush, 3-ball look. Oh, it looked good from here. Zach Welch working hard to try to get that.
I think they're going to get him for that one.
Yep, he got a little over the back on that second reach for that offensive rebound.
The Miners haven't had a real good look in a while. And
they haven't.
And Welch hasn't asserted himself like the Miners need that this second half.
Yeah,
they need him
really
to go
do.
after it.
Yep, you know, they got Eli Gibson playing against them. The kid's got 3 fouls. Zach's got to get aggressive and start drawing that 4th and 5th foul for players. Over to Pritchard, the corner, gets baseline, kicks it out to Gibson with the look. Oh, and comes up short, but another offensive rebound. Off the back.
They're going to give it to the Miners.
Oh,
Instead he stepped on the line.
Oh, I thought there was a foul away from the ball. Carter Bailey being pushed by Hammond right there.
The Miners are really lucking out right now. St. Mary's hasn't shot real well from three-point range, but they're getting good looks.
Right. Yeah, Carter Bailey right now is chewing a little fat right there with Hammond from the Lumberjacks.
Carter's one of those savvy old-school type players. He knows all the little tidbits of the game.
Yeah, gets you a little fired up. Tries the ball into Hunter Stutzky. He's going to bring that midcourt, bring it across. Who does he got playing on him? That's Ethan Hill up top the hole. Hull's going to try to dribble. Ooh, he had a lane. He opened the gate on defense for him to drive that lane.
Got a chance to drive there, doesn't
up
take
top
it.
To Carter Bailey. Carter Bailey going to dribble right side up to Brack. Brack's going to try to bring it out to Hunter Stutzky.
Oh.
There he is. Oh,
Carter in the
cross corner. Carter Bailey up top. Brack got that lane. Going to pull up elbow. Boom.
Going to get a little body foul there.
Yeah, foul away. That's going to be on the floor. Minor ball underneath their basket. Brack, boy, that's a good stroke right there.
That'll be the 3rd foul on Howard.
Right here, we need a great inbounds play for these Miners. We got to draw something up.
We need to pick up an easy bucket right here.
We do, going back up top to Hunter Stutzky. Usually the play takes in after inbounds. Didn't happen. He's got Hammond on him. Hammond's not nearly as quick on his feet as Eli or Coy. Eric Brackenbush, Aaron dribble, up to Hammond. Hammond's going to draw a foul. Nope, left hand over the top. They got a 3-point lead, 45-48, 5:50 here left in the 4th quarter. Your Miners trailing by 3. Carter Bailey pushing.
Oh,
and
surprised they didn't call a kick ball right there.
I know, yeah. He's trying to get a pass over to Hunter Stutzky, but old boy right there, Ethan Hill, put that boot out. Carter inboundsing.
Sands back on Welch.
Yeah.
Welch got to get a shot off.
He does right here. Draw that foul, Zach. Left hand. Oh!
You know he missed that shot, but that was good to see they took the ball to the hole.
Yeah, aggressively to the hole. Pritchard pushing it up. He's got Hill in the corner, back up top. Pritchard takes a look. Dan Brown elbow. Boom. Short. Coming up. There's Brackenbush with the board. Dribbling up on Coy. Coy's got a flop, and they should have called that foul. That was actually an excellent call right there by that head official.
I don't think they called it till they actually kicked his legs out and got him, but that was right away. Should have been called.
That was. So we're in bonus, so the Miners will be going to line from here on out. We're shooting 1-1. The Miners with 6 team fouls, Lumberjacks with 7. 5:23, 3-point lead in favor of the Lumberjacks, 48-45. Eric shooting 2. Ooh,
gotta make the front end of those 1-1s.
Yeah, we gotta make them. Pritchard with the ball here. Hammond took a seat on the bench over there saying hi to some of our fans. Give it up to Coy. Coy's going to run this offense now. Dribbles this right side. Great ball handler, too. Eric on him. He might be a little quick for Eric. I'd rather see Eric on Dan Howard.
Oh,
Logan Hole.
Logan gets a cheap one on that one.
Yeah, did they call that offensive? Nope, they called that Logan Hole.
That'll put Howard at the line. 1-1 for both teams now. 5 minutes left.
Yep, for a team that's been leading all night to be down by 3 with a chance to be down by 5, I'm almost shocked.
Well, the Miners haven't been playing with the same game speed this second half. They've really slowed it down, and they're getting a lot of one-on-ones, and they're not passing the ball like they were.
They're not looking fluid.
No.
It's not a fluid motion yet.
Good rebound by Brackenbush there. Gets it out to Logan Hole. Logan's going to bring it across the half-court line. Gets it over to Welch in the middle. Welch hits Brackenbush. Brackenbush's going to pull up from 3, and he knocks it down. Ties it up.
Game, 48. 5 minutes left. Well, actually 4:40 here left in the 4th. It's going to be up top to Coy. He's going to dribble right side. They're running a 1-4 low right now, Jared. It looks pretty good.
Get the high pick and roll.
With the
Doesn't
drive,
use
goes
it.
left hand and finishes.
That's a good little take away from the screen there.
Right now, it looks like we're just
48.
Yep, going to trade a little punches to Zach Welch with it, giving it over to Bailey. Bailey to Brack. Brack with Howard on him. I don't know why he didn't pull the trigger again. CB with it. He's going to dribble that left side, a little push off. No
Brack's
call.
not afraid to get his shot, I'll tell you.
No, he's not. Oh, Brack with an errant pass.
A little lazy on that one.
Yep, don't need the turnover. It's going to be Pritchard pushing it up right side. He's backing into Carter Bailey. Bailey not giving an inch, pushing him out. Hammond with it up top.
Little 4-out look.
Yep, down
Gets it
low to
down low,
Howard.
gets position.
Oh, Howard. So that's why they used the big man. He can finish with the right hand.
Right.
I think that's his first points tonight.
I think Miller's going to get another timeout here with 3:54 left in the fourth quarter. 52-48 Jacks.
That's right. I tell you, all night they've been playing catch up. And now since they got that lead with about 7 minutes left in this period, they haven't given it up yet.
And they're going to continue to get the ball down inside. That's where their mismatches are. And
Howard, well, I know on the other side of the basket, he's not good with his left hand, but we've seen right there when he gets entry into the right side of that basket, he can finish.
Yeah,
so that's scary. So we're going to have to do a better job fronting half body instead of fronting the whole body.
Getting that backside help.
Because Howard, if you watch and if you see it on film, he's giving that little nudge to create that separation.
Again, those little savvy moves that you got to use.
Yep. And back into the game is going to be Tyler Lohman with 4 fouls, one of the most athletic players on their team. He's probably happy. I think I would go right now to Eric Brackenbush and get him out of the game.
I think Miners should get the ball into that key right now. Utilize those extra shots. You can get those freebie free throws.
They really should. Hunter Stetsky up top. He's going to dribble it, give it over to Zach. Zach looking to get down low, doesn't. And the Logan Brantz finds Carter Bailey on the wing. Take a few dribbles back up top. Over this side, Zach Welch.
Takes it baseline.
Zach looking for a pick, doesn't get it, drives the lane. Oh my goodness, he did not finish. He elevated. He should have just threw that down. It's Hammond pushing it up to Pritchard. Pritchard with the 3 look.
Again off from Pritchard.
Still yet to connect out there. Oh, almost saved into the hands of Eric Brackenbush. Couldn't pull it in. Ball tipped out of bounds by Carter Bailey.
I think they're going to get Carter Bailey for a foul right there.
Oh, did they?
That's his third.
Third personal on Carter Bailey.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth.
Yeah, but looks like Carter's walking a little gingerly on that leg right now.
He's played a lot of minutes, and like I said, his minutes have been down a little bit because of that knee. Just gets tired on him from going through all that rehab he's going through.
And that is Tyler Lohman extending that lead out to 5 for the Lumberjacks. 3:20 left. 48-53, fourth quarter. Been a good ball game. Lohman's second shot looked good and is.
And they're taking care. The Lumberjacks have been taking care of the ball, and they're hitting free throws, and that's equivalent to a win if you can keep that up.
That's how you finish. Carter Bailey left side, Zach Welch. Zach looking down low. There you go. Right here. That's what you need to do.
Brackenbush wants the basketball.
I know. You need to get in the block. Try to get Lohman off the court. Let him try to draw that foul, and if not, you got to score the bucket. 50-54. Miners down by 4 against these Jacks. Coy with the ball going left hand. You can't give him that left hand.
Nope.
What our defenders doing, they're dropping that lead foot back, which is allowing Coy, and they call that a gate. If you drop that lead foot back to dribble inside of the ball, you're opening the gate, allowing the dribble penetration.
Well, they're getting no help side defense right now.
Right now, he's able to just dribble right across that lane, try to take.
And they should be packing it in. St. Mary's has been shot well from outside. They should be packing it in and making them shoot those outside shots.
They really should. I mean, honestly, I don't know why we're not in a 2-3 zone right now. Off the back of the cylinder,
good rebound by
Brack. Up to Stetsky. He's going to push the ball for the Miners. Still trailing by 4. We're under 3 minutes left here. Carter Bailey with the ball. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, shit. Brackenbush was open in the corner there.
I know it. Now, I'm looking at Zach Welch. He's still not trying. Oh, my goodness. Hunter Stetsky out of control shot. Rebound and cleared by Lohman. Push back to Hammond. Underneath the basket.
Nobody there.
Open. Eli Gibson reverse laying and good.
Nice fundamental reverse laying there.
That was a sweet finish right there by Eli Gibson.
2:20 to go in the ball game. Miners down 6.
And that's right, over to Hunter Stetsky. Doesn't even consider pulling that trigger.
I think you got to get the ball to Brack right now.
I do. He's got your hand right now. May as well.
He's got the hand. He wants the basketball.
Yep. And Corey Miller's going to call a much-needed timeout for these Miners. It just doesn't look like a fluid offensive basketball team right now. There's too much dribbling going on, not enough quick passing, not creating that open look shot, and they're not doing it right now, Jared.
They're not, and they're like we talked before about the best player for the Miners is Zach Welch, and I still haven't seen. He's taken the one drive this quarter.
He hasn't got a point the second half of the game.
Nope.
I don't think he scored since the first quarter of this game.
And they need his buckets. He is a big part of their offense.
And I think Carter Bailey, they need his looks outside. Hunter Stutzky, Logan Hull. None of them are thinking offensively right now, except for Eric
Brackenbush, and he's hitting them.
He is. If he's got the high hand, feed the kid the rock, man. I don't know.
Here we go. Timeout here. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game. The Miners down 6. They are in the bonus. 9 fouls for the Miners, 7 for St. Mary's.
And this is going to be, I believe this is going to be Miner ball out on the side. And the Miners will have their best shooter taking it out of bounds. So hopefully they got a play off the first pass here. So we got Zach Welch taking the ball in. He's going to kick it over to far side. Carter Bailey. Set our offense. Here comes Hunter Stutzky. Let's see if we can get this rock rolling here. See, a little too much dribbling, not enough passing.
Running a couple.
They're running the double pick for
3
Zach.
screens for him that time.
And he didn't come off him quick enough. Carter driving the lane. Logan Old corner. Zach, nice
Zach's
open look. Oh, front of the cylinder.
That's what they need. They need him to take shots.
They do. Dan Howard clearing that rebound. Going to kick it back to Pritchard. Pritchard up the Coy.
I don't mind that look by Welch right there.
And if I'm Lumberjacks right now, 6-point lead, I'm slowing things down. I'm going to beat you at the line now.
I think they're going with the foul tactic, trying to extend the ball game right here.
They are, so it's going to be Coy going to the line. Carter Bailey's going to pick up that 4th personal foul. Corey Miller not even looking down his bench right now.
Well, this is his best 5, and he's going to go with it as long as he can.
And that's right, Coy Sands here. He's going to be shooting 2. Double bonus, right guy to foul right now. He's short on the front end of that. Hopefully Miners need to get quick buckets right now.
Hammond checking back in.
They do.
The Miners need to get down here, get a quick bucket, and they need to get a stop. They haven't had a stop in a little while.
They really haven't. There's Coy's second field goal.
Get the missed free throw they need. Ball's loose. Stutzky.
Are they getting an offensive
I think they're going to get a foul
on free throw? Is that going to be on Stutzky or
no, I think
Eli
they're calling
Gibson?
that on Gibson.
That's on Gibson. That's going to be his 5th,
so Stutzky's going to go to the line with no time running off the clock here. A chance to score some points. Much-needed points for the Miners.
That's right, and I think that's going to be Eli Gibson's number 5, and it is. Yep, so he fouled out of the game. Into the game is going to be Ethan Hill. And, you know, this kid, he's had a lot of minutes tonight. He's really quick. He's not the shooting 4th as Eli Gibbon, but he's able to create.
He played solid basketball.
He does. He's got a lot of offensive rebounds the 3rd quarter. Hunter Stutzky, there we go. We're hitting the front end right there.
If we're going to get back in this game, we got to hit our free throws, take care of the basketball.
We do. We got to get a stop.
Got to get a stop. They're gonna need Welch to hit a shot here.
I tell you, we can't trade 2-point punches or we lost this game, so we're gonna have to hit something big.
Get some both. Big free throws there for Stutzky.
And we're pressing in there. Open it up.
Oh, there's this. Gonna get a steal for the.
Yep, we got jump ball. Possession arrow. Favor of Miners.
That's the stop that they needed right there.
They did right there, and I really thought Logan Hull took a hit from Hammond right there. I thought there would be a foul. And it is a jump ball call. That's going to be Miner basketball. Logan Hull grabbing those ribs. And I believe I've seen that a lot during football season this year.
It did. It did at least get the crowd into the game a little bit.
It did. And I see a few of the
ribs, it looks like.
The student body for the Miners are actually standing on their feet. I don't see one cell phone out right now.
Hopefully Hull can come back in this ball game. They're going to need him for this last minute 28.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, he took a nice shot from Hammond right there to the rib cage. It's going to be Carter Bailey taking inbounds. Hammond on him. I think Carter can take him off the dribble. But Carter's going to stop that dribble. Get held up. Open look. A little floater. No good. Logan Bryant's unable to clear.
Miners only had 2 guys going to the board.
I know it. Hey, Zach Welch with the steal using a referee.
Almost gets the and 1.
I know it. That was excellent right there. Zach Welch.
Oh, looks like Carter's down. Carter Bailey's down with that knee.
Yep, and he's going to limp.
That does not look good for the Miners.
That does not. Carter, I've been worried about this all season. But, you know, the doctor did say his prognosis was, you know, either it's going to make it or it's not, and if it don't, we'll do surgery.
But that was his original prognosis on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to one of the best knee doctors that they have around.
And that kid, if he's doing that, he's hurt because he's tough. He is a tough kid. And we got I think this is actually an official timeout, not an official timeout, because we got a hurt player.
Hull's back on the floor, so that's a good sign for the Miners.
Yeah, that really is. I think he just had to lift those arms up, get a little air in the lungs, so he's going to hold that rib a little bit, but he's all right.
So a minute, 10 seconds left to go. We got best player for the Miners right now, Zach Welch, on the line, 52-56. They're going to need both free throws here.
If he cut this within 2, that'd be outstanding. Get another press turnover here, and let's tie this ball game up.
Good on the first.
There we go. Zach looked a little nervous on that release. I did too, because it just looked a little unorthodox.
Well, he knocked it back down to a one-possession ball game.
That's right. We still got 1:10 left here in this fourth quarter. Zach on a second free throw attempt, and that's good.
That's good, making it
Dan Howard, quick inbounds. We got the switch. Oh!
Stutzky a little late.
I thought Stutzky had the pick right there. I thought he was going to get that easy reverse lay-in. Just a half step too late.
We'll see if he...
Dan Howard going to the line. We know he can shoot underneath the basket, but we haven't seen him shoot outside that tonight.
He's taking that one jumper there at the top of the key. Missed that one, so hopefully for the Miners here, he won't be... He'll miss this front end of the 1-and-1. We'll see.
Yeah.
Or I believe they're in double bonus, so I'm sorry.
I feel like his last name should be Bearpaw. Oh, that was a sweet stroke.
We were totally wrong on that one.
Yeah,
he knocked that down easily.
Still a one-possession game right here if he could miss the second half of this too. But that was a good-looking stroke. It looks like Dan Howard's been here before, and he has.
Oh, off on the second one.
Zach Welch going to push the ball up.
It'll be a good time for one of those Zach Welch patented three-pointers.
Yes, we got Coy Sands defending him. Eric Bracken push the ball back up top to Welch.
Sands isn't going to get him the free look.
Nope, but he got a little space.
Hey, he hits it!
We got a tie ball game. We're at 57. We're under a minute left here in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be Hammond with the ball for the Jacks.
That's the big shot we've been waiting for.
I know, and it looks like the Jacks want to play for last shot here, the way this offense is looking. And we got a timeout on the court. Lumberjacks want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Zach Welch, the sleeping giant, since the first quarter, has woke up with that one shot.
That's what we've been waiting for what, the last 16 minutes here. We've been waiting for Zach Welch to just take it over the ball game.
It's like I said, if he's got 6 inches, he's got enough space to get a shot.
And he made his space that time. Right off the dribble, little step back, hit the three-pointer.
And it was 6 inches of space. That's all the kid needs. I wish he would have done it all night. Then I wouldn't be in the predicament I'm in. Horse, not able to talk.
That's probably partly my fault.
No, not at all. I'm excited for this finish right here, though. My goodness. Like I said, I cannot believe there's empty seats in this house tonight after last year. I'm in awe.
And we said at the beginning, this is probably the best game that's going around right now in North Idaho. 57-57, 37 seconds left.
That's right. And this is just fun right now. Just fun.
Couldn't ask for a better Friday night ball game.
No, you really couldn't. Even when we're down by 5, I felt like we should still be ahead of them. So right now, the Miners just got to play good, solid defense.
This is really a tale of two halves. Miners were up, what, 10 in the second quarter?
They were up by as many as 14 in the first quarter, and they just let her, they let them play.
I think St. Mary's has led almost the entire half here, and the Miners just tied it back up.
Pritchard inbound into Hammond, and it looks like, honestly, they're going to slow it down, play for last shot. Like, let's take it in overtime.
I look for him to try and get that ball inside again.
Yep, and there's Pritchard with it out to Coy. Coy able to drive easily all night long, giving up to Hammond.
Little three-man weave action going up top.
It really is. They just want to play last shot right here. Another timeout for the Jacks.
20 seconds left.
I think Coach wants a play, and the players are like, we're just going to let this tick away, and we're going to beat him with a Michael Jordan, North Carolina Tar Heel shot.
I think that was the plan all along. Call this second, run a little time off the clock, and then get into this final set play that they're going to try to run.
I think so, because maybe he is thinking the Miners would foul early, and they can go to the line and shoot two. The Miners down 2, and they'd have to go down.
I actually don't think that's a bad strategy for the Miners right here, just to make the quick foul, give them the free throws, but you got to be Looks like you can't foul Howard.
Yeah.
Probably can't foul Pritchard.
But for me, I'm sitting here as the spectator. I don't know who has momentum right now. Both teams are playing evenly.
Well, especially after that Zach Welch three-pointer. St. Mary's had the nudge, and then Welch comes down, ties the ball game up.
Ties the ball game up. So I'm like, to even kill. It's like I said. Oh, excuse me. The atmosphere here tonight isn't as loud as I really thought it'd be. I thought it'd
shout out from Eric Brackenbush.
Hey, Eric Brackenbush, give me the thumbs up. I don't know why. But I like that kid.
Yeah, and I look for the Miners here. If they do get the ball back here, which I'm pretty sure they'll get at least one more possession, I look for Brackenbush or Welch to take that last shot for them.
I really do. So they're going to be an easy inbounds here. It's going to be Hammond up top. They're playing for last shot, Jared. It's going to be Hammond in control right here. And I really think your last shot, it's going to be a drive down the lane by Stephen Coy.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sands takes the ball, though. I think Sands is taking it home.
6 seconds out to Hammond. Hammond's going to dribble up top around Welch and give him the lane up. And
he misses, and that'll be it. We're going to go to overtime.
We're going to OT, baby. That's your Miners 57, Lumberjacks 57. 0 seconds left on the clock. We're going to our first overtime.
We might have another, deja vu of last year. 57-57.
I thought Hammond elevated high enough to finish. I'm just glad he missed.
Yeah, one of the Miners lucky that it didn't call a little foul or anything, shooting with 1 second left.
I thought that was actually great officiating. They let him play that out, so that was outstanding. Even Big Ben sitting out there. He's your assistant district attorney, Shoshone County, officiating tonight. I really thought he'd call one up, but no, he'd let him play a little illegally for a minute there.
So we're pretty lucky now. We're going to get an extra 4 minutes of basketball, maybe 8, maybe 12. Who knows what we're going to have tonight? And Zach Welch just hit a three-pointer, so I think that might have woken him up a little bit, and that could be scary for the Lumberjacks here in overtime if he gets his shot going, especially this late in the ball game.
That's right. So here we're going to have this should be our first jump ball, and Eric easily got that jump at the start of the game, so hopefully that'll get the ball rolling.
The Miners are going to have to stay out of foul trouble here in overtime, too. It doesn't look like Carter Bailey's going to come back into this ball game.
No,
he's got the knee brace off, sitting on the bench.
Yep, I think he's got a block of ice sitting on it right now.
That's a big blow for the Miners here in this ball game.
For the season, really. I mean, he's crucial. I mean, ball handling skills, Carter is it. But then again, you step up, Hunter Stutzky, the boys. There we go. Miners control the tip. Zach Welch retaining possession over to Hunter Stutzky. Hunter down low to
Brantz.
Oh, that's Brantz. My bad. Up to Logan Hall. He's going to dribble that lane. Gets a look.
Oh, nice little pass down low.
I didn't like that extra, but Eric with a nice look. Oh, in and out.
That was a good look, That's a good look.
That was. That's one you want to follow. Hammond's going to push it up this time. That time the kid moved with a little pep in his step, getting that across court. He's going to go up top to Tristan. Tristan looking down low to Howard.
Oh, again, that right block.
He's getting away with a nice little push off right there to create that space. Zach Welch going to bring it up for the Miners. Looking over to Hunter Stutzky. Stutzky had an open look. Gets a freeway.
Good take by Stutzky there.
It really was. And I just saw Hunter was like drawing the foul, not thinking about the finish. I really thought this should be an and one right now rather than shooting two.
Yeah, he saw part of the Red Sea right there. Got through and could have used a nice little.
He could have. He was hanging in the air. He could have just finished instead of just flopping it up. So there's Hunter, first one good.
Well, he knocks down the free throw. That's big. 3:18 to go in overtime here, our fifth period.
Yep, 58-59. Hunter Stutzky at the line. Big old 10 ball. On the Miners, we got on the court Logan Brantz, Logan Hole, Eric Brackenbush, Hunter Stutzky missing the back end there. Eric Brackenbush called with the travel, almost saved that ball. It's actually a great move down low to get possession. We're going to follow that on with Zach Welch. He's on the court for the Miners right now as well. We got Hammond taking the ball up the court for the Lumberjacks. Zach Welch on him. Going to stroll it on across. They're still in that 4 low. Finally, they're coming up a little bit. High pick and roll right here.
They get Pritchard in the corner.
Yep, Pritchard unable to convert anything he shot tonight.
Sands, rare three-pointer.
Yeah, Coy.
Oh, they got Logan out.
Out front. He's going to finish. There it is.
There it is. 60-59 Miners.
Miners back on top by 1. Hopefully they can retain this lead. Hammond looking right side. Oh, he had a lane to dribble.
Good crossover dribble there.
Nice
D by
Brackenbush. Up to Logan Hole.
3-on-2.
Hole's going to kick it back up top. The Hunter Stutzky's got a lane to the hoop, takes it, unable to finish.
Should have kicked it probably there to Zach in the corner. Would have had a wide open three look.
Oh, I know it. I really thought, Hunter
that was a good take. It was a good take.
Up top to Hammond. Hammond's dribbling right side. Eric Braxton's just going to pick that slack up and does. Coy Sands with it out to Hammond with the look.
Jumper.
Oh, off the front of the rim.
Rebound. Nice way to get up. Sky for that rebound.
That was. Logan Hull going to push it up for the Miners. Eric Brackenbush sitting in the corner waving ball. But he's going to take it up top. They're going to slow up. We only got a 1-point lead, 2 minutes left. I don't think I'm slowing the ball game down right now, but we can. Logan's going to jump around Howard easily. You got open players everywhere on the court. There's Eric Brackenbush.
Short follows his shot.
Oh, Eric's going to get called.
A cheap one there.
Yeah, he put a left hand on that shoulder to keep Hammond from elevating too high. So it's going to be Hammond going the line to shoot 2, double bonus. They're trailing by 1, 60-59, 149 left in our first overtime of the night.
Looks like Dan Howard there's breathing a little hard. I think they're going to bring in Ethan Hill here.
Yes, I think they probably will. But no, I think he's just going to stand on the sideline and talk to coach for a second. But it's Pritchard at the line to shoot 2 for the Lumberjacks. He is solid at the line. He's made 2 of those tonight. But everywhere else on the court, he's been a scooze or a miss. We'll see how he does here.
We're going to get 2 shots here.
Yep, this one players come to play. Let's see what Pritchard's got. Oh, he's in the ball game.
The first one ties the ball game up. Minute 49 left. Great ball game.
60s. We're at 60s. What say you, man? You got nothing. We're up here in the booth.
And they brought in Ethan Hill for Dan Howard there. Get the big man a break.
Pritchard second.
Knocks them both.
We're trading punches here. 61-60 Lumberjacks. Logan Hull with the ball. He's going to bring it up and across to Ethan Hill, playing defense on him.
I think here you got to get the ball number 2.
You do. Logan going to take it to the rack. Got an easy finish.
Nice take.
Nice take. 62-61 at your Miners. 1:30 left here in the first OT. Hammond with the ball for the Lumberjacks. Over to Pritchard here in the corner.
I think that's Hull's first points in a long time.
It's been a while. I think he scored in the first half, and that's been it. Out up top to Ethan Hill. Hill's going to dribble the lane over to Hammond. Hammond clearing out right side. Got a freeway to the basket and finishes.
Got it back to his left. His strong hand. 63-62. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in the ball game.
That's right. Eric Brackenbush with the ball. Oh, my God. He's got a lane. Takes it left hand. Right and one. Eric going to line. Miners up by 1 minute left. Eric can extend this lead to 2.
Again, there's the senior leadership right there, taking the ball to the rack when his team needs it.
That really was. I looked at that. It looked like the old picket fence. He just had that whole left side of the basket freeway to the lane. It was a great finish right there.
Nice little finish, switching hands.
Yeah. No, Eric, he's a good athlete. I don't care what his dad says.
Now he's got to complete the play here. Need to get this freebie free throw, make it a 2-point ball game.
That's right. So Eric at the line. Here we go. Oh, comes up short. We're going to get that rebound. Zach Welch with it, and we got a timeout. Corey Miller, he wants to talk shop. You got a 1-point lead, 59 seconds. You got to play basketball. Make them come out and foul you. Try to dribble the lane like Aaron did. Get that and one, but you got to finish the back end.
If you're St. Mary's right there, that's the last thing you wanted was an offensive rebound off a missed free throw.
That's exactly it. There was nobody boxing out that side. We had 2 of our players over there just able to suck that in.
We'll see who's got gas left in the tank here for this last minute. Miners up by 1 with the basketball in the double bonus, overtime, Kirby Krulis court.
I'd take Gary Gunderson off the bench, put him on the court, let him shoot from the cheap seats, call it a night. I haven't seen yet Gary play this season. Have you, Jared?
Yeah, he played a little in that Mullen game in the Silver Valley tournament. He actually got a shot off. He didn't make it.
Okay, yeah, I hadn't had a chance to see him. I left early that Mullen game. It was just like a no-show. So
Gary's one of those glue guys. He's been a manager for the last couple of years doing clock and things like that. And
he's a team kid. He really
nice
is.
kid.
It is. So it's Miner ball, side court, far side there. Hunter Stetsky's going to be bringing the ball in. And I don't know what Miller's got up his sleeve right here. I think I'm still playing aggressive basketball, trying to draw the foul, beat him at the free throw line. They get it into Welch. Welch with Coy Sands. If I'm Zach, I'd just be retaining ball. I'd be working that free throw.
Yeah, I think Zach or Brack's got to go find the basketball.
Yep, Logan Hull's going to run the front quarter. Gets around Ethan Hill. Oh, he's going to lose the
reach on Hammond.
Hammond
doesn't agree.
I think they So I think that's Hammond's fifth
That
as
could be,
well.
and Hammond's out. That's another lost starter.
Yeah, but I think Hammond needs to mind his P's and Q's or they're going to tee him up, and that's going to be hard on the Lumberjacks.
Well, Hull's going to get 2 free throws here, chance to make it a 2-possession game with 45 seconds left.
That's Hammond's 4th foul.
Oh, he's still in.
You know, actually, yeah, I thought it was 5. That's his 4th foul, but that's frustration. I get it because I really didn't see a foul there.
Again, there's been a few cheap ones on each team.
Again, the Miners unable to hit their free throws, not taking advantage of this right now. They're going to let these Lumberjacks stay in this game. So we got to hit the back end right here, Logan.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back missed free throws for the Miners. Could be a 3-point game right now.
It should be. Here we go, Logan Hole, number 2 right here. Take a breath, kid. There he goes.
And on the second one, 65-63, timeout Miners. 45 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yep, right now this should be a 2-possession game with our free throws. But we're coming up short, Jared.
You got to close out ball games, and you do that by taking care of the basketball, rebounds, and free points at the line.
You really do. So Corey Miller's going to talk about it. I'm wondering what our Lumberjack coach is thinking right now, because they're getting the ball. They got to go the full length of the court right now. We got 45 seconds.
Momentum's kind of switched here in this ball game, and right at the end of that 4th quarter overtime, you can tell the Miners got a little more juice right now.
No, I think they really do. I think they're still hurting with Carter Bailey out right now. You know, he's only a sophomore, but he plays like he's a 2nd-year senior.
He does.
You know, he's got great leadership on the court. But Logan Hole, that was actually his first air tonight handling the ball. So he's really a good ball handler. He just got a little sloppy.
He's played a solid game. He's a good defender.
Yeah.
And he's had a couple that nice take, a possession ago.
He really did. Yep. He's got a great game tonight. You know, it's always these late air in the games that haunt you, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Logan Hole, they list him at 6 foot. I thought Logan was more like 6'1", almost 6'2".
6'1" at least.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But he's playing bigger than 6 foot tonight. So yeah, there we go. 45 seconds left on the clock. 65-63 at your Miners. We're in our first overtime if you're tuning in. And it's Pritchard with the ball for the Lumberjacks bringing it up. He's got Logan Brantz playing a pretty good defense right now. Logan's going to get stiffed right there. Dan Howard's going to roll to that basket.
Give too much space to Pritchard. Can't do it. He misses.
Oh, there's
good,
Logan
strong
Hole
rebound.
Passing it out to
Stutzky. Get the ball.
Oh my goodness, we got a foul right here on the floor. It's going to be against Coy Sands, and that's going to be Hunter Stutzky, who's a really good free throw shooter to go to the line.
25
make this
seconds
a
left.
2-possession game. 65-63, 25 seconds. This is Miner basketball at its best, Jared. I don't care what you think.
Oh, it's been a great game tonight. Miners really picked it up at the end of that 4th quarter. Got back to the game, big 3-pointer, and they're starting to hit some free throws.
That's right. So here's Hunter Stutzky. Going to eyeball that glass right there. Badao. There we
Knocks
go.
it down. We got a 3-point game.
Yeah, 3-point game. They got to hit the big dog now unless they get the and one. So hopefully Dan Howard back in the game. You know they can look him to the low box, try to feed him the ball and draw the foul. Go to the free throw line because he has owned our bigs down low in the paint.
They should look for him down on the right block. That's where he's had so much success.
They really should. Hunter Stutzky making it a 2-possession game.
4-point ball game.
25 seconds.
Neubauer coming into the game.
That's right. Tristan, he'll be coming in for Hunter Stutzky, which kind of surprises me because Hunter Stutzky just proven he's good at the free throw line. He's a good ball handler.
Oh, good to get it.
Good steal. And he's getting fouled. Oh my goodness.
That was a big play, a little lapse.
That was Ethan Hill with the lob inbounds past Logan Brantz. This kid, he was the athlete of the year, 7th grade and 8th grade. Great football player them's 2 years, and he just after that goes straight to basketball. The only time he picks up the rock is during basketball season, and he's a good basketball player. I wish he committed himself to play year-round like your Zach Welchers or whatever if you're going to choose your one sport.
I mean, he's a tremendous... From the word from the senior class, he is their best athlete.
He is a great athlete, yeah. Looks like a chia pet, but a great athlete, Jared.
Yeah. We'll work on that haircut.
I know. I've seen a few haircuts tonight, man. I just want to groom them a little bit. I got a set of clippers. They can come by the bus barn anytime.
Yeah. I will say, defensively, Brantz might be one of their top defenders. He does a good job moving his feet. Doesn't always give you so much on the offensive end, but what he does makes up for his defensive ability.
He really does. 67-63. Brant's trying to extend this lead to 4 and does.
Big free throw.
I mean,
there.
5, excuse me.
5-point lead, 22 seconds left.
Yeah, 22 seconds. The Miners, I think I'm still going to pressure defense. I mean, you could foul them if you wanted to.
I'd put
Just
a little
straight
light pressure on
punches
him, make him come up the court.
Yep, make him work it a little bit. Logan's second shot, and good.
Knocks it down. They've hit the last 4 free throws. Those are big free throws.
69-63.
Oh,
Logan almost with
reaching.
another still.
Gotta be up there all over.
Sands, Tristan,
I think that's what Tristan came in for right there. Make sure that.
Yep, have them. You can't beat us at the line right now.
No.
That's smart foul right there, because they're going to foul us right out the gate.
Have to.
Yep.
14.3 seconds left. Miners up 6, 69-63. Sands at the line.
Yep. Coy Sands. Here we go, Sands. 15. He's had a good ball game tonight. Misses the front end
of the
first.
And they need every one of those right now.
They need everything they can get right now. I would say this game is on ice, but I seen the Miners up by 5 against this team a year ago, and they come back and they beat them in triple overtime.
Yeah, Miners bring Stutzky back onto the floor. Probably get him another set of free throws would be a good idea for the Miners.
That would be really nice. Coy Sands' second shot's good. Eric Brackey goes, we got another timeout on the court, and this has to be St. Mary's final timeout. I would think they got to be getting close to being expired. I mean,
I think
the first half,
give you an extra 2 in overtime.
I know 1.
1?
Because I know
that's the last one then.
Yeah, the first half of this game, I think they used 3 of their fulls there, and then they got 3 halves, right? So yeah,
they do.
They've got to be there.
I want to say this is a similar situation to last year's game when they played in Wallace. The Miners had a lead, not much time left in the game, and then
inbound still.
Couple 3-pointers.
Yeah.
So the Jacks aren't out of this one yet, and the Miners are going to have to get the ball in here, secure the basketball, and hit their free throws.
They really are, and they can do that. I have full confidence in this team. This is a better basketball team this year than last.
Well, everyone can handle the ball.
Everybody can shoot the ball, handle the ball, and this is a good basketball team.
Kind of reminds me of one of those Post Falls teams where they never have a guy over. They had a lineup the other year. Everyone was 6 foot or shorter, or less than 6 foot tall. I think they had one kid bigger than that, and they played full court press all game long, and they handled the basketball. Similar type team we got.
Right now, if I'm Hunter Stutzky, I'm going back to work.
Got to get the ball in. Brack's got it. That's not a bad guy to have the ball.
There's the push right there. 12.9 seconds left on that clock. Eric Brackenbush going to go into the line to shoot, too.
And he's the type of kid, he wants the ball with little time left and chance to ice the game.
I mean, he's got a little swagger in his step right now, Jared.
He looks like he knows he's going to hit 2 free throws.
Yeah, he really does look that way. So the Miners going to clear the block. Going to set back in defense right here. Don't want a silly foul.
Yeah.
Yep,
5-point lead, that's a good idea.
Yep, 13 seconds, 69-64. Miners on top. Eric looks good from here.
Knocks the first one.
There it is. I think that's our icing on the cake, Jared. I think the fat lady's singing from Coach Kirby Krulit's court.
6-point lead, 13 seconds left. They got a good shot at this one.
That's right. And that's one's going to back iron brick. Pritchard's going to push it up. Time running out. We're down to 8. Pritchard.
Shoots it for big. Knocks one down. 5.2 left.
Yes.
Exactly what happened last year.
No, 67-70. It's still a 2-possession. No, this is a 1-possession game. That's what Pritchard did last year. He's like the silent sleeper, but he did it at the end of regulation.
Yeah, I think he shot that one from about 35 feet.
Yeah, he shot it out here and here. One of these volleyball lines. Yeah. I don't know which one it was, but my goodness. Yep, he just found his shot at the right time. So the Miners right now, you would hope that they would foul. And if I'm fouling, I would do anything in life's possible to get that brick into Hunter Stutzky's hand. I think that kid should ice this game.
He's been solid at the line here to end the game.
He's been solid at the line all night. I think he's perfect.
Again, get the ball into one of your seniors or Stutzky.
Yeah.
Again, haven't heard much from Welch here late here in overtime. He'd be a good guy. Again, he's another
ice shooter too.
Ice shooter at the line.
I don't think we've called his name since early in the fourth quarter. He hit that one big tray.
He hit that game-tying tray at 57-57.
I know he's got 8 points on the floor, and then at the free throw line, I think he's got another 5.
Yeah, I think he had 12 in the first half. But again, he had he was quiet there for a little while until he hit that big shot.
Yeah, and that's been it. That's all we've heard of number 2 there. So Logan Hull going to be bringing the ball in again. He will be allowed to run that line since it was St. Mary's timeout, which is good. And the Miners really got this diamond look going on right now.
Looks like we got a little clock issue going on right now, running off the end of the timeout time.
Yeah, I was kind of stuttering. I was watching it while it is in the timeout. It's stuck at 54 seconds per 54 seconds. Now we'll see here. No wait for it to buzz off.
Well, we got 5.2 left in the game.
Yep. Who's running clock tonight? Is that Mr. Schreiber?
Mr. Schauber, yeah.
Mr. Schauber.
Jared Schauber.
Right.
And he does a pretty good job.
Yeah, he does. He's good. We got 5.8 seconds left on the clock. Your Miners up by 3.
I think they put a little extra time on that. I thought there was 5.2 left.
I thought there was 4.8. I thought it's 4.8.
They're getting Welch. Welch is open. Get him the ball.
Yep. So Logan's going to get, oh my goodness.
Gets it to him. Oh, and they're going to get a foul.
That was a nice hit right there. Who was that just stuck Zach Welch? Big 32, Colby Renner.
I bet you he's on the football team.
I think so, because he did. He lowered the boom right there. Zach, luckily he's skinny, or that might have hurt. So Zach will be going to the line, 72nd. He will be able to ice this game. They will not come back from a 2-possession ball game. So Zach's got to finish here at the line.
All he needs is 1 and 2 right here.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a little bit of pain right there, looking at him. See how this front end, oh my goodness,
oh,
in and out, my goodness, these are the ones you need, big brother.
So here's the big free throw right here.
Yep, this is the one right
5 seconds is plenty of time to get the ball down the court and hit a 3. So
yes,
they need this shot.
Yep, or you do a quick foul on inbounds. That'd be, you got a 3-point lead, quick foul.
I think quick foul's a good way to go.
Yep, don't let him get a 3-ball off. This shot up in, no good. Zach's gonna. Yeah,
Richard's
you got a foul right here. Why aren't we fouling?
Gets a shot off from half court.
Oh,
the top of the backboard. The Miners win 70-67 in overtime.
Yeah, and this game was everything that we wanted this game to be. We had drama. We had excitement. We had exhilaration, Jared.
Late lead change.
Oh.
Miners picked it up when they had to.
It was a win. I'll tell you, this overtime in the fourth quarter is like a boxing matches. They were trading punches. It was fun to watch.
Trading blows, late buckets by Pritchard with that late 3-pointer to give us a little drama to end this game.
That's right. So to close this evening out, it's your Wallace Miners defeating your St. Mary's Lumberjacks 70-67 in overtime.
Now, tomorrow night we'll also be broadcasting the game. The Miners are going to take on Kellogg Wildcats, who they beat in the Silver Valley tournament for the first time in, I think, 5 years since they beat them.
It's almost been since Bruce Bailey coached the Varsity boys, so I don't know how many years ago that was. I think Miller's been at this 6 years.
Quite a few, at least 6, I think.
Yeah, so it's been since Bruce Bailey's been the head coach. So that ought to be a good one. I know the Wildcats are going to want to fight back this contest. Yeah. I know Jeff Nearing's a great coach. They'll make some fine-tune adjustments. I don't see Zach Welch coming out the gate like he did in the Silver Valley
That's going to be hard to do. Starting any game where you make the first 14, 16 points in the game, that doesn't happen too often. So, but the Miners are going to need that type of shooting from him tomorrow.
They are. So, hey, this is Corey Foster alongside Jared Jordan, your 2 commentators for Channel 3 here at Wallace High School. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.